Good morning, welcome to Jewellery Maker with me, Jenny Cleary, joined today by the wonderful Hannah Osbourne, not Oxbury.
Yeah, you got it right.
Every time I go to say Oxford or something like that. Now, Hannah, for the first time today, has dropped her baby son off William at nursery, so she's feeling a little bit sad.
I know, I had a bit of a cry, but I pulled myself together. He's going to be fine, it's just me that's falling to bits.
But William didn't even notice you'd gone.
No, he was kind of like, oh cool, okay, let's go.
Is he walking yet?
Not quite. He's starting to pull himself up onto things, but he's a bit wobbly still. The thing is, he's so tall. When he is on his feet, we're going to have to move everything.
Oh yes,
absolutely everything.
Oh yes, the fun begins when they can walk. Begin. When's his first birthday? That's soon, isn't it?
February the 10th. Yeah, not long at all.
Ooh, nearly a Valentine's baby.
Nearly,
and with that said, this is a terrible link. We've got lots of hearts for you today and lots of gorgeous red ruby. So much for you to stay tuned. Our text subject of the day, because Hannah has dropped off William for the first time today, I'm asking you, what have you done for the first time lately that perhaps you're happy or sad about? 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. You can come in live to the studio by coming through on our website. Go to Watch Us Live and then click Send a Message to the studio. So let us know what you have done or are doing for the first time lately, or it could be anything that sticks out in your mind, just like Hannah today for the first time leaving William at nursery, only until about 1:30. Yeah?
Well, it depends if I stay a bit longer here or not, but...
I thought you were going to say it depends if I do a runner in about an hour.
No, no. Yeah, I haven't got rid of me yet.
Okay, so he's going to have lunch at nursery and everything. We'll hear all about it. Now, I have got for you a gorgeous... Where did I put that? Where have I put it? Oh, there, it's right next to me. Right, literally right next to me. Something wrong with me, I tell you. Now, again, I'm sorry, you're going to have to put up with me coughing again. I've been splurting and coughing all night long. Have a look at my presenter's pick today for you. It's pink sapphire. How gorgeous is this strand? I adore pink sapphire. It's just beautiful. So keep it interactive today. We absolutely love hearing from you. I've also got some ruby coming up for you today, but you know what, without further ado, I want to kick off with our early bird because it is just sensational. Have a look at the size of these. Is it all right if I wear it as a necklace? I feel a little bit like I should. I want this as a necklace. I think, wow, I mean, that would be uber glamorous, wouldn't it? Look at the sparkle. I'm going to show you that Druzy. We haven't had Druzy for a while, have we? And do you remember, Hannah, the days when it was 4 small rounds, $24.99, yeah. And that was a good price. I mean, luckily we've got the power of Hannah Roxbury and Paula Bennett together so that we can actually get you even better deals. They work round the clock to bring us the most incredible deals. So you are going to get this Druzy for a really good price tag. It is January, and I do think when people shop in January, they expect lower price tags. We're not shopping for anything that isn't in the sale on the high street, are we? So we are going to give you a nod to that today. We are going to keep the prices as low as we possibly can. But these price tags can't last forever. As soon as January is over, it's back to norms again. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I'm thinking about wire wrapping them. I'm thinking about wire wrapping them in the style of Rachel Norris or Laura Binding. I'm thinking these will look great on rings. Cabochon style, what about in soutache? These will be amazing. If you're inspired by Linda, you're going to absolutely love these. You're going to really, really want them in your stash. Now, I need you on the phone lines 0800 600 444 655. You can, of course, as always, shop with us online. It's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. AHGP83. Druzy is a gemstone that gives you that sparkle. I mean, what else have we got here at Jewellery Maker that gives you such incredible sparkle? Think about the light. There's so much fake druzy on the high street. Do you know what? It's the same as diamonds though, isn't it? There's so many fakers out there. This is the real deal. I'm talking to you about a genuine gemstone strand that you have got loads of scope with design. Now, Hannah, knowing how many times we used to go crazy when we had the smaller ones and get really excited and want to do herringbone rings. Kim and I actually had a massive duff up over a herringbone ring that Linda had made. Do you remember? The silver one with the black druzy in the middle. Now Kim went, I remember, I've still got that ring. She won. She won. She won. What would you do with these?
I think I quite like the idea of using it a bit like the cabochon, like you mentioned before, and just get some maybe rainbow pyrite or something, and then just stitch them around the outside of it, and then make that a real focal point or something.
Yeah, rainbow pyrite would look gorgeous.
Yeah, because the colours would all just bounce off each other and look really lovely.
I do like that you've got the faces there. You know, you've got all these facets, so you get. Do you see what I mean? The blue and the pink, and it's got that sort of disco essence, for want of a better word, about it, hasn't it? And there's something really eye-catching about these. I think, you know, if you include just one of these in a piece of jewellery, that's your focal point. You can do this with, oh, what about that lovely electric blue wire we've got? That would look great. Or this shocking pink, the chartreuse would look cool with this. Or you could keep it quite muted. You could go down the road of antique bronze. You don't have to go all out in your face. You can keep it quite subtle, quite muted as well. Now get yourself on the phone lines, because I don't want you missing out on this. You've got 270 carats in total. Now they range from 5 pieces, range from a little slight graduation at 31 by 25 to 38 by 27, so they are sizable. You can use your debit card or your credit card, and remember that you will get a 30-day money-back guarantee with absolutely everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. Think about what you're going to twin it with. Think about whether it's going to be pyrite. Think about whether it's going to be the hematite, just like Hannah advised a second ago. I think that looked really nice. The surround of those little rounds would look good, wouldn't it? But whatever you do, don't miss out. Already flying out on the website. We're allowed to give this to you as part of your challenge, I'm just hearing.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
An additional challenge, because don't make her work too hard, Kim. She's just dropped William off for the first time. I like the mirrors. Let's give you a price tag. Have a look. All of this, whoa, they're only $12.95. Do you remember when you used to get 4 small ones for $24.95? I do. Do you remember that, Kim? $24.95 they used to be, and that was the price. We all used to go crazy for them, and we just can't get those littler ones anymore. But these are even better, aren't they? They're big, they're statement, they're absolutely gorgeous. Lots of you there this morning. Please make sure you're hitting your #1 button. If you're shopping with us on the phone lines at £12.95, you're getting a really low price tag. Sorry, still got this wretched cough. Now, make sure you are checking out baskets if you're shopping online, and hitting that #1 button if you're coming through on the phone lines. Right now, let's pop that there. I'm going to give to you. Are we going to give a sneaky peek of the first kit? Are we, Kimmy? Oh, it's the challenge. Oh, you gave her a challenge. You get a kit for a challenge. Crikey. That doesn't. Oh, you've got the stars. I love those.
I've got my little bag of goodies and I've not opened them yet.
So well, I'm about to enlighten you on what you've got. Quite a lot, actually. Chartreuse wire, which is funny because we just mentioned that.
We did.
This one. Do you remember our hematite stars? So many people have asked us when we're getting those back in, and they've got that same sort of wonderful flat luster, haven't they? Oh, I like this. And actually, I was just, while you're upstairs making tea, thank you so much, I went and had a look at your jewellery, and I like very much, you've done a wire work piece and you've gone in and out of the holes of a shell.
Yeah.
I love it. And I actually think maybe you could do something like that with this. Really, really brilliant technique that I've never seen before, brand new technique. Well, I've certainly never seen it. So you're going to get one of those, and you're going to get the petals as well. Now you're also going to get suedette cord in white and green. Now, Sarah Elvin did something a little bit soutache with the white. I don't know if you ever saw it. This is very springtime, isn't it? And then your chartreuse wire is in 0.25. You've got 100 metres of that. So you could do your tiara twist, you can do absolutely loads. And you've got the sterling silver findings of the 9-carat gold. All your beading material, as always with a kit. It's not often you get a whole kit for your challenge.
No, being spoiled, aren't I?
And you've got the Druzy. Either we're spoiling you or we're working hard. You decide which
Crack
one.
that whip, Jen. Crack that whip.
Not me, it's Kimmy. She's the boss here. I'm the mere puppet. Now, we're going to give you the price tag for this a little bit later on. But so that's Hannah's challenge. Are we going to go over to Hannah this morning? Let's go. I'm coming over to you. I'll bring my tea. I'm just going to have a little cough before I go. Sorry. I'm very full of. Maybe you want to put that scarf up over your mouth, Hannah. Come with me now. Should we be wearing those? Should I be wearing one? Probably.
I don't know.
It's not left me since I last saw you. Dude, what's wrong with me?
So everybody else seems to be ill apart from me at the moment, so I'll probably.
It's because you're not here very often. Yeah. That's why. Once a week, and you're all right. Now, give us some early inspiration, please, Hannah.
Well, I've never used the suede cord before, so I'm going to have a go at that just because I'm an idiot.
Did
really,
you bring a needle and thread? I quite like sewing with that.
Yeah, I haven't got a needle and thread, but I have asked if I can use some wire and things like that as well. And
oh, you've got wire in there too.
There's a little bit of wire. Yeah, I'm trying to teach myself new genres every time. So I've had a go at doing macrame. I've had a go at the wire work this time. I've not used the cord, the suede. So I'm going to give that a go. Not really sure what I'm going to make yet. Actually, I think I'm going to just take everything out and then start playing with it, see what the gemstones say to me.
Let them all go and see where they take you.
Yeah.
Now, just talking about new techniques for the new year and things, as a jewellery designer and maker, you have decided, right, I'm going to try my hand in a few different things here, and Mark Smith says the same thing.
Yeah.
Which genre sticks out most to you? Which would you most be interested in?
I think probably the soutache at the moment, just because I've got the DVD, but I've not watched it yet.
Love it.
Linda's
the
only
so
thing
good
I haven't
at
done
it as well.
Properly, so I'm going to have a look at that soon.
Yeah, do you know what? I can't wait to see you do that, because the reason I mentioned that to you last time was I thought you'd be good at that. She's quite good at the whole sewing thing and design thing. She's really good at it. So I'm really interested, and I did think you might go down that avenue.
Yeah, I might give it a little go.
I'm glad. And it's really, it is easy, but it's repeat.
Yeah.
It is easier than you think.
Good.
But it is time consuming, but it's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put William to bed and you've got a couple of hours, that's golden time, isn't it, from 8 o'clock onwards?
Put him to bed and got a couple of hours.
Yeah, I know. Book, first line gone. What is that about? Right, so we'll be looking forward to you using the cord. Definitely looking forward to you using the Druzy. And I'll be letting you get on with your challenge. The clock starts now. We should actually have an actual clock. And then I should be able to stop it every time I ask you a question so you get more time. I'm going to take my big mug of tea. I could go swimming in this.
You probably could.
I love you so much.
I figured you
for
needed
this
it, though, because you're all croaky.
Lemon sips for breakfast. Other lemony drinks are available, such as Beecham's and Cavonia. That's just a name. I have got for you now a 5-strand pack of hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got 6 here. Maybe I counted wrong. There are 6. Kimmy, it's normally me that can't count, not Kim. Now you have got the side drilled hearts. Now it is going to be Valentine's Day, and a lot of our designers here at Jewellery Maker have already advised us, you know what, we're making Valentine's now. So you're not making wintry pieces so much anymore, it's Valentine's Day. So I'm going to give you 6 heart strands in order for you to incorporate into your Valentine's pieces. You've got all those, and the side drill just makes such easy rings and pendants. Really, really easy. Oh, there's the green. Where did that go? Claire went, where's green gone? There he is. I accidentally took him, because you know that's my favourite colour. Yeah, I know what I'm like with green. Now, hearts. I just think hearts and flowers say it with sentiment, don't they? You know, there's nothing more sentimental than to give somebody a gift that says something, that means something. For me, a rose quartz heart would be the ultimate, because it talks about everlasting love, the myth and legend behind rose quartz, and friendship as well. It's a gemstone of friendship. Well, you know, love and friendship go hand in hand together, don't they? So
absolutely,
they do.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, got a bit romantic there for me, didn't I? Aww. I think, you know, that's really important. Then we've got the traditional red heart, and bit sexier in carnelian red hearts if you're really going to go the Queen of Hearts sort of style on Valentine's Day. And I do think that actually we embrace Valentine's Day a lot more than we used to. I don't just do Valentine's Day for my partner, I do it with my children as well. We all have a Valentine's meal together. I actually think it's just about people you love. It doesn't have to be whether you've got a partner or not. I think it's nice if you know, you'll probably get William a little heart and a little Valentine's card. I just think it's sweet. And I know people go on about commercialism and stuff like that, but actually I don't think there's anything wrong with a day where you just tell everyone that you love them. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? You don't have to spend absolutely loads. Now, you could be making your own little Valentine's charm, and just think about maybe your best friend that has been not so cheery lately, and you want to just give them something cute that means something to them. Can you imagine just something, you know, I've told you this story so many times. My friend Rachel sending me a tea bag in the post saying I miss our cups of tea. Well, actually, it was a tea bag in an envelope, but it meant so much more than that to me, because it made me think, you know, oh, I really miss her, and what a lovely thing to do. Just take 2 minutes out of her time to put something in the post with a little note. I just thought it was really sweet. So, and I'll never forget it. And I think you could do that with something like this, just a little rose quartz heart. It could be something as simple as a bookmark on a piece of wire, or a hair grip, or anything like that with one of these hearts on it. And you can just say Happy Valentine's Day and give the gemstone of friendship, or, you know, because I don't think Valentine's Day has to be centered around, you know, romantic love. I think it's any kind of love. And you've got the sodalite hearts there, which are really easy to wear. I think these would look nice in stud earrings, wouldn't they? Then you've got the green aventurine, which is perfect for springtime. And actually these look really nice cascaded on some gold chain perhaps. What about our heart chain? Really go all out there with the heart for theme. And then the side drilled. Now this obviously makes a difference when you're designing, when it's side drilled, because you can then make really easy rings out of them. Then we've got lapis lazuli. Well, lapis lazuli is such a wonderful gemstone in its own right, isn't it? Very Aztec, very Egyptian, and very important actually historically, lapis lazuli. But more importantly than anything else, lapis lazuli looks wonderful. You've got this really rich, deep, dark pitch in tone, and then you've got this spattering of pretty pyrite stars, which are natural. They're 10 mil. All of the hearts are 10 mil, apart from the rutile quartz, which are larger at 12 mil, and the green aventurine slightly smaller at 8. So wear your heart on your sleeve. You've got 6 gorgeous strands, ZRG C15. Opportunities to make a host of different items, and maybe it's things like wings, butterfly wings that you want to create. You can do it out of hearts. Maybe you want to put them tip to tip. Maybe you want to cascade them. Maybe you want to make little trinkets out of them. Whatever you're doing, if you're selling your jewellery on, or if you're creating for friends and loved ones, I think you need hearts in your collection. You should be paying over £40 for these 5 strands. But so that's still way less than £10 a strand. So actually competitively, I think that's a wonderful value. But that's not your price tag today. We're going to go down. Sorry, I'm so sorry. £24 is your price tag. So write down, you should be paying over £40 and you're paying just £24. Great to have your company here today on Jewellery Maker. It's wonderful to have you all on board. Thank you so much. 0800 644 655 is the number to be dialing, and it is a free phone number if you're dialing from the UK. Don't forget to get your text messages and your live messages into the studio. We want to know, what have you done, or what are you doing for the first time lately? Off the back of Hannah Here's what you do, 60777. Put the word JM Studio before your text message, but you can do this between 9 and 1, of course. You can do this online for free. You go onto our website, allthews.jewellerymaker.com. You click to watch us live, and then you click to send a message into the studio. Now, our subject comes from the fact that Hannah left William at nursery for the first time today. She was a bit teary when she came in this morning, but William didn't even notice she'd gone. No. He was like, yes, there are kids, hi. And Hannah was like, oh God, you know, like we all do. Mia's first day of school, she wouldn't even let me go into a peg with her. She went, you can go now. And I went, no, we come in, the mummies. And she went, no, I'm fine. And I was like, but yeah, all the other kids are crying. Can you cry? Just look like you want me here. She didn't. She was like, bye. Look like you want me. She wouldn't. No. Oh, it is more emotional for us, actually.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
But if they see you cry, well, then they want to cry. So you've got to keep a stiff upper lip.
Smiled, waved, and legged it, and said, "I'll be back later." Croak, 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 croak.
He's thinking, why's my mum got that funny squeaky voice? Everything's fine. It doesn't get any better, because when I dropped Mia off for the first day at senior school, I cried like a child. Really? I never cry either. Do you remember that, Kim? Sat in my car and went. And Mia went, what are you doing? You better stop doing that. And I was like, it's just because they grow up, isn't it? £24 for the heart. Should we launch our first kit for the day? Let's do it. So what are you doing for the first time, or what have you done for the first time that has got a little bit of a story behind it? Maybe it's to do with the children. Maybe you've left the cat at a cattery for the first time. I don't know. What have I done for the first time? What have you done for the first time lately, Kerry? Can you think of anything? You're going to America for the first time though, right?
New York for the first time in 3 weeks.
You're going to New York for the first time. I just saw Kirsty up there blowing kisses at me. I was like, what's that? You're going to New York for the first time in 3 weeks, and you know Claire's doing the same thing. They're not going together though, are they? Kim, what have you done for the first time lately? Worked on Christmas Day. You've never done that before. She worked on Christmas Day. No. And stayed sober, she says. First time I've ever done that. Oh, Kim. It's the first time you've ever stayed sober for a whole evening, isn't it, Kimmy? Now, Hannah put the kits together that we've got today completely by herself, so this is a really wonderful opportunity to see how our designers put the kits together to be super inspired by you. I can't pick this blinking thing out. Oh yeah, I can. Here we go. Let's pop that over there. So I've got some space to show you now. What you're going to really love, and I'm not sure if these are exclusive to this kit, Hannah, or not, but I know, I don't think I've seen them before. Hand-carved black leaves or flower, no, leaves I'm guessing. So these would be wonderful with millefleury. They'd be absolutely perfect if you were doing any kind of floral design at all. Then you've got these wonderful flat ovals, so they've got all that lovely luster to them. They're fab, aren't they? Really fab. Then you get, so you've got those 2 strands. Then I'm going to give to you, well, Hannah's going to give to you, because she's put this kit together, a host of the gold on copper pendants. Now, the gold on copper pendants are ace for just adding that touch of luxury. Aren't they fabulous? I think they're just great, and they just add so much. So it's 9 karat gold on E-coated copper. Now you are also getting 3 lots of ribbon. So if you like to do kumihimo or friendship bracelets or anything like that, you can. You're getting the white, you're getting the silver, you're getting the black. So you've got those 3 ribbons. Then I'm going to give to you the blue satin cord. So you've got that there as well. Now I'm going to give to you, you get absolutely loads in this kit, memory wire. You get the necklace, the bracelet, and the ring memory wire. So the scope for design now has furthered. You get 14 spools of each one. Now, I'm also going to give you 9 karat gold on sterling silver wire. Not wire, findings. So you need to, do you know, these are $14.95 on their own. The silver £12.95, and that's down from £16.95 in the old days. So you need to get yourself on the phone lines as quickly as you can. I've got for you all of the different pendants. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the gold spacers. 2 of the large oval, the round, sorry, 2 teardrops, 3 teardrops, sorry, an oval and a cushion shaped. The 2 strands you've got there as well. OFG C87 is your item code. 0800 644 655. Look at that carving. Sorry, I had a bit of a coughing fit there. Look at the carving, absolutely sensational. You've got all those grooves, and don't forget that that is done by hand. Hannah, talk to me about the inspiration of this kit. What inspired you to put it together?
I think I was just looking for something that had a bit of a classic feel, so that's why I went for the black, and then I like gold with it, just it makes it look a bit sort of luxurious. And also, I really like this memory wire technique that I've done it once before. I really enjoyed it, and I thought I just want to make one big feature piece out of it. So I thought, well, this really lent itself to it. And then I've never seen the little carved leaves before, so I thought, well, there you go. There's my feature beads. So just put it all together and see what I end up with.
Now, the benefit of buying a kit is that you get absolutely everything ready to make. And Hannah, you've put absolutely loads in this kit.
Yes.
Would you say this is for beginners as well as more advanced jewellery makers?
Oh yeah, I think all of our kits, you can. It doesn't matter what your ability. You know, if you're just starting out, I mean, there's no right or wrong with any of the kits. You can make anything you want to. So yeah, don't be afraid of it. Have a little go if you've never done it before, and if you're advanced, then just add your own twist.
So, you know what, with that said, you can really hit the ground running. Now, Hannah's here to inspire anybody that has just started jewellery making, or if you've been jewellery making a while. I do think it's always good to check out other people's designs, and you get that sort of light bulb moment. Oh my gosh, I never thought of that. And it could be something as simple as how a head pin or an eye pin is used, you know. It's just wonderful to check out other people's designs. You have got a money back guarantee, and if you're shopping for the first time, you will have a money back guarantee. The stretch is till the money back guarantee is till the 31st of January. But if you are shopping for the first time, you will get a free tutorial DVD that takes you step by step by step, all the basics of jewellery making. You will also receive with your first order a free book and a JM Hub magazine. OFG C87, all yours. For a very low January price tag. You should be paying over £40 for this kit, but today you are paying so much less at £24.95. Don't forget the gold findings are £14.95 on their own, so you're paying just £10 for everything else. This is why we buy kits, because it does make sense, because you do make a big saving. You've got 3 lots of ribbon, you've got the cord, you've got your beading materials as well, you've got 2 wonderful beading strands, you've got your bracelet, your necklace, and your ring memory wire. OFG C87 is your item code. Well done to everybody who is there. It's so lovely to have your company today. Let's trottle over to the wonderful Hannah Osbourne and have a look at all of the fabulous jewellery that she's designed and be inspired by it. Hannah's going to talk us through step by step how you actually create these pieces. But if you have any questions after the show, please don't forget to relay them to us. Hannah is on Facebook quite a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Quite a lot. We're going to go on over to that luscious lady, and I've seen the jewellery she's made. It's wonderful. The great thing about this kit is that it's a very contemporary feel. So if you like to create jewellery that anybody can make, then you need to grab this kit. Have a look at these earrings. They're very, very elegant. There is a very strong chance that I'm going to steal these by the end of the day. I love that you've used those hearts all the way down to the pendant. I think they're elegant, very simple to create. And I'd say that, but actually you got loads of heart chain. You got loads out of the heart chain, didn't you?
I think it's because of the way I've used it. Because there's quite an expanse in one area, it looks like you've got so much more.
Yeah.
But actually, it's still just one piece and just cut into 4. So it's okay.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? Because I think sometimes, I know with me, I'm always scared to cut it up because it's so pretty and I miss out on so many designs, and you've done it twice here. I love the simplicity of this jewellery. You've done a macrame bracelet on the end, which you've just said is quite a new technique for you.
Yeah.
With the ribbon as well,
With
I really
ribbon,
like that.
I did one with ribbon the other day, sort of as an experiment, and I thought, well, I quite like it. It's a different sort of feel. So I just tried it with a different style bead. And yeah, quite happy with it. Yeah.
And it's nice to get that little hand carving, that little, you can see it sort of peeking out of the ribbon, can't you? And putting it with the gold is just giving it sort of that elegance, isn't it? We can think of so many designers that use black and gold as an example of elegance. And I'm sure you can think about going through a big department store now and exactly which designer I'm thinking about. But we've got another pretty bracelet, and I love the use of bows here because it's just pretty. It's just really, really feminine, isn't it? £24, 95 pence. Don't forget to check out baskets if you are shopping with us online today. And these are my favourites. I just love them. I love all the gold. There's something very Dallas about this kit.
Oh dear.
They're kind of pendulum swinging. No, that's good. It's a good thing. I want to. Yes.
My brother always calls me an 80s throwback, and when you said Dallas, I thought, oh dear, I'll put my shoulder pads in.
Yeah, I'm like that though. My brother says the same to me. Why not? Let's go live on South Fork.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Why not? They called me the poison dwarf at school. No, because I was small and feisty. Now, tell me which piece of jewellery you're going to design for us today.
I was going to just show you the technique in the middle of the necklace. And it's the drop, basically.
So these drops here?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the film Never Ending Story? I don't know why, but it's reminded me of that, with the Moonies. But you know where he goes through those big gates and they go at him?
I've not seen it in such a long time, I have seen it, but I can't remember that bit.
I'm a big fan of films like that.
I love things like that.
I watch all the time. I don't know why, but that's what it's reminding me of.
Anything designed for children, I love.
Yeah.
I'm a big kid.
But that was all sort of, it was just kind of mystical, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But, well, I don't know how it links, but you know, if it's a never-ending story necklace, then there you go.
That's what it is. That's what it's now called. Okay, so where do we start, Hannah?
So I've got the ring memory wire. Oh, and I'm molting, get rid of that. And all you do is cut off some sections like this. So a bit more than half, but not a complete circle. And it's really quite tough to mould, but it will go. So you just take your round nose pliers and you make loops towards the centre of the circle so that they don't stick out at a funny angle. And just so I can get hold of it, I'm going to use my other pliers like that. So you turn the end of the wire in, make a little sort of, almost like a little pea shape. Do the same on the other side. And I'm just using my pliers because it's easier to get hold of the wire. It's quite fiddly and it's quite tough. So
what about cutting it? Should I always use separate pliers to cut memory wire?
If you have, then yes, because what they will eventually do if you use normal like cutting pliers, it will blunt them. So if you've got some memory wire cutters, they're always better. Can
you use normal ones and just use them specifically for memory wire?
Yeah, you could, but they would blunt quite quickly.
In the end as well.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So it's up to you. I mean, if you've got any way of sharpening them, then yes, okay, go for it. But otherwise, you'll get through pliers quite fast.
Okay.
So you're looking for this little sort of crescent moon shape at the end.
That's why it's for me the never-ending story.
Yeah, the never-ending story shape. And then you want 3 of those for the centre drop, but you can do as many as you like. I mean, you can make a whole necklace if you wanted to. And then I'm just going to make a second one to demonstrate the fact that you put them together in opposite directions. So I'll do that a bit more quickly. Round in a circle. You probably, if you were being uber careful, you would probably mark out on your pliers which point you're making the curl from, so that all the loops are the same size. Because you see, I've just done that quickly, and they're not quite the same. This one's bigger. It doesn't really matter, but you know, it depends on how precise you want to be. So I'm just going to squeeze that in a little bit more. Okay, so now I've got 2. The idea is you want them to sit facing opposite way like that. So you could use a jump ring if you've got one, but in this kit I only had a few, so I needed to make something else as a connector. Hi. And so I've just taken another piece of the ring memory wire, and I've made it into what they call a split ring. So you just curl it until you have 2 complete rings of the wire, like that, and then cut it off.
Aha!
So try not to catapult it across the...
Try not to blind me entirely.
Yeah. there is some risk of that, so just watch out. If I just cut it a bit longer. You see, these aren't really the right cutters, so let's just cut that piece off if I can. There we go. It's really tiny, I don't know if you can see
Little coil.
that. Just a little sort of spring type thing. And then you want to use that as though it was a jump ring. So you just squish it in so you don't have any sharp bits on the edge.
Like a split ring?
Yeah, like a split ring. And I'm just trying to tuck the sharp end in, because you don't want sharp jewellery, it will snag on everything. It's kind of playing the game. So it's actually easier to open the loops on the semicircles, and again you turn it away from like a door rather than outwards, so you don't weaken the metal, and close it again. My fingers are probably in the way. There we go, almost there. And then you do the same with the other one, but you've got to remember that you want the semicircles to be in opposite directions. So I'm just going to, there you go, and I'm just going to open this one up. And see if I can hook that in. And then I'm just going to turn it up the other way because it's easier to shut the door, for want of a better terminology. Shut the door like so. Has it gone the right way? No, it's going to twist.
And what do you do in that situation if it twists the wrong way?
Well, if it twists the wrong way, you just take it off and turn it the other way. And I'm not sure why I've done that. So I'm just going to unhook it and then try and hook it back the other way. There you go, that's better.
Hooray.
That's the beauty of your own jewellery, is if you do something you don't like, you can undo it and do it again. So you start off, you've got that little connector piece, and then the next bit you want is wrapped loops. So I've made a pendant, if you like, out of one of these lovely gold beads. So I'm just securing the round nose pliers at the top of a little gold bead on a head pin. Make a right angle, turn the pliers the other way, twist the wire back over the top of the pliers and do a little kick. So you've got a loop there, then you clamp that loop, and then I use the flat nose pliers or the chain nose pliers to wrap it round. Normally, if you were attaching a wrapped loop to something, you would attach it before you wrap this tail around itself. But because it's on memory wire which can be opened, you don't need to. So if you got to this point and it was going on chain, you'd be like, oh, I'm stuck now. But it's okay here. So we'll just open the door again, pop it on the bottom, close the door like that, and there's the little pendant. And then you just do the same thing with like whatever bead you want to hang in the middle. You just like attach it from the top loop of your crescent shape, and then you just repeat the pattern for as many as you like.
So you just do that again and again, and that could go in an earring or anything like that.
It could be an earring. You could make a whole necklace out of it if you really wanted to. Bit time consuming, but it would look very elegant, I think. So
I think they are. I think they're really elegant.
End up with a little drop like that.
I love that. So much movement, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think that really helps because it moves around, it catches the light, and that adds to the feeling of elegance. So very, very glamorous.
It's got that nice swing about it. Now, do you know, Claire just said in my ear, she made her friend a chainmail bracelet for Christmas.
Yeah.
And her friend went into a famous jeweller's to look at a watch, a famous watchman.
Right.
And while she was trying them on, the shop assistant said, the jeweller said, do you mind telling me what brand your bracelet is? It's really lovely. And she said, it's not a brand, my friend made it.
Fantastic. That's the best, though, isn't
I'm
it?
wasted, I'm going, that's it, Sandy, and that's it, I'm off. So are we going to the Wall of Fame now, or are we going to go back over to the centre? We'll go back to the desk and then we'll do the Wall of Fame.
Okay.
Because I've got 2 double trouble deals to take me double trouble tea with me. Thank you,
All
my
right,
darling.
no problem.
Come on over. Don't forget to keep your text messages flowing today. We want to know, off the back of Hannah dropping William off at the nursery for the first time today, what have you done for the first time lately or are about to do for the first time? Maybe there's a bit of a story behind it. 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message, or you can do it live. You can go to watch us live on all the w's.jewellerymaker.com and send a message to the studio. So do get involved. We will be... Where is number 8? Oh, it's next to number 9, where it always is. Now, we will be reading your messages out during the show momentarily. Now, I'm going to give you a double trouble deal. These are kind of like little crosses, I guess. Have a little look at these. Would you say they were crosses? No, yeah, I'm going to go with that. So you see what they're described as crosses. Have a look at this. Hannah, do you ever use shapes like this? Have a look at the black and tell me what you would do.
Yeah, actually, I do. They're kind of like a little sort of Swiss cross almost, aren't they? It's the sort of thing that would lend itself to be wire wrapped because you've got the indents on either side of them. You could wrap kind of crosswise over the top of the bead. Or, I mean, you could just use it. You could probably do like a normal beading technique where they're like in a little loop, and then use the wire across the whole sort of loop of gems. I don't know if that really makes sense, but kind of almost like a spider web, something like that.
I know what you mean. And you say they were like Swiss crosses.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They're normally red though, aren't
yes.
they? Yes,
Yeah.
I like that description. It is a double trouble deal. There's both strands are 120 carats. And you've got, oh, hang on, it says Swiss crosses on there. You named these.
I didn't actually, no.
She must have named them. They're 10 millimetres. You can use your debit card or your credit card if you're shopping with us today. Sorry about that. And now these could go in stud earrings. These could be cascading. I'm so sorry about my cough. They look great in just a simple cuff bracelet. If you got the Cuff and Bangle DVD by the wonderful Laura Binding. GLG. C67 is your item. Go make sure you check out baskets because I think this deal is going to sell out. Kim is going to give you a double trouble deal. These will go with black, other blacks, these will go with whites, these will go with silvers. I've got some really striking strands coming up for you. How cool are those? There is so much you can do. It doesn't matter what colour you put next to black, it's going to work. Black is your harsh contrast. Black is your wow factor. Black is what's going to make that colour pop right out there. Now it does go literally. Have a look at this beautiful strand. I've got so many gorgeous strands coming up for you later. Look at that, stunning. And then have a look at this absolutely stunning strand that you've got here. Don't forget you're getting 2 strands. Will it go with a Druzy? Yeah, of course it will in between, I reckon. That's glamorous. I do like this deal. Now, you're already on the phones for these ones. We're going to give you your price tag, but you do need to act fast. Please don't hesitate in grabbing these. Usually, these are £7. Is that all they are each? £7.45. Well, that's great on its own. Because you need black in your stash, because you always need to just grab that gemstone that's going to give you a bit of backdrop, don't you? And this is most certainly that. What about your macrame? You could put these on the invisible stitch so that they stand proud. I think that'll look great. I actually think these will look great in the jewellery for the chaps as well as for us ladies. I like the way I'm incorporating myself in the lady category, shouldn't be. Now, use your debit card or your credit card if you're shopping with us today. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what bargains you've got in the January sale so far. $7.45 for one, but today you're getting two for $9.95. It's called a double trouble deal, and you can't get enough black in your stash for just an extra couple of quid. What is it, £2.40? £2.50. You are getting that extra strand on your double treble deal. Well done to everybody that's on the lines. A great big good morning to each and every one of you. It's wonderful to see you there. Elaine and Grace and Hannah, well done. Another Hannah, 0800 644 655. Carol, you're there. Good morning to you. Now, if you're shopping with these in a basket online, you must check your baskets out because we don't keep them in the baskets. Yesterday, I saw so many people saying, I put something in my basket, I went to check it out. You've got to do it so quick, especially if we don't have many. You've got to do it really quick, otherwise you're disappointed. And oh, it's awful for us to see. At $9.95, you're getting two wonderful gemstone strands. Please don't forget, we're talking about genuine gemstones. Where else would you get a deal like this? Now, we're doing another double trouble for you right now. Doopy-doo. Oh, I love these. They're so sparkly. Yeah, they are glossy. That's what you... Claire went glassy. Glassy. Now you get two strands again. Look at this. Sparkle. I would leave them like this. I love these. I think Gemma Crow would like these because they're kind of spiky. We've only got 100 of these in stock. Are they brand new? I've never seen them before. They're absolutely fantastic, aren't they? I love these. I think just stretchy bracelets and a pair of stud earrings. We're talking about how 80s jewellery is really coming back in now. I love it. And I'll definitely be sporting that look again. I think these are great. Who watched Pretty Woman last night and thought, yes, the 80s, you know, I love it. And the Wedding Singer and all of that kind of thing. I love it. I love all of that. Now, these are very Madonna-esque, aren't they, in the 80s? So she would have absolutely loads and loads of bangles, which I love. We all think, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that. You know, sometimes we dress quite conservatively in our older age. I've decided now I'm going Madonna. I'm going Madonna. I won't stretch to wearing my pants outside.
Lace fingerless gloves or the basque? What are you going for?
Not the basque. I don't know, lace fingerless gloves. And when she had the curly hair, that's my favourite Madonna. What's your favourite Madonna?
No, that was probably it. Like the early days, you know.
Me too. Everyone's got their favourite Madonna, haven't they? Or their favourite Michael Jackson. Mine's definitely 80s Madonna. Now, I love the fact that these do sparkle so much. I think lots of wire wrapping, and they still get that sparkle. These would look great in rings. What do you do with these hands? Given that look, woohoo!
Well, because they're so sparkly, I'd probably turn it into some kind of feature necklace or something, you know, maybe put some thin chain between them and just have them.
So which chain, sorry?
Just some thin chain.
Thin chain,
I'd probably go for the gold again because I like gold with black.
Me too.
Yeah, and then just literally space them like with chain and make a really long necklace.
I love it. I love it.
Quite
and
classic,
the song Borderline is now in my head looking at these. Get yourself dialing for them. They're just making me happy. I think there's such sparkle. Well, actually, these could be very glamorous and elegant. And I'm just thinking the ladder stitch with these would look quite nice. Yeah. If you lay them up next to each other. I'm thinking you could weave with these quite nicely. I'm thinking you could make have just 4 of these in the centre as a feature, and then you could run maybe more of a delicate bracelet with some wire, or even macrame would look great with these. Double trouble, again, each strand boasts 12 by 12 black agate faceted squares of 170 carats. So you've got that ×2, but I'm not going to give you a ×2 price tag. Use your debit card, use your credit card. Remember, you have got your money back guarantee, 30-day money back guarantee. I'm going to give to you these strands for just $8.95 for the both strands, $8.95. You're paying just £4.50-ish per strand. It's a brilliant deal. There's loads of you there this morning. It's wonderful to have your company. Thank you so much. Nicola, you're there. Hello, my darling. Marie, you're there. Stephen, good morning, good morning. Vidya, you're there as well. Maggie, you're there. And John and Susan in Essex. Wonderful to have you. I love that we've got your company this morning. Thank you so much. Don't forget, I want your text. What are you doing for the first time, or what have you done for the first time? It could be quite funny. It could be quite serious. 60777 Gems Studio, followed by your message is the way to do it on text, or you can do the live message service. We've got a text, so we're going to read it out to you. We do have to filter them all, so here you go. Oh, this is a web text. Hi all, I've just got, hang on a minute, I'm gonna have to go around there to watch. Is that to read it? Ready? Go. I've just got my first 2 orders and booked my first fair. Woo! Yay, so excited. Love and hugs to you all. Della from Yorkshire. Della, that's amazing. Oh, I'm going back, I've got another one. Hi, Okie dokes. Oh, well done, Della, isn't that fab? Okay, Kim's just pressing buttons. She's just pressing buttons. Not that one, Kim. Wrong button, love. There we are, there we are. I'm doing a workshop, says Jackie, for the first time on the 7th. Woo! Oh no, that's too close up. That's too close up. Love from Jackie. Oh, Jackie, well done and good luck. Oh, I hope I meet you. Am I in on the 7th? I don't know. What workshop's in on the 7th? I wonder which one you're doing. Well, you know, we love keeping interactive with you all the time. We love seeing how you get your strands and develop them into beautiful jewellery, and that's where we're going to go now. It's time for the first time for today to visit the Wall of Fame. Every time the camera comes up, I'm just like absolutely coughing, and poor Hannah.
Dying here.
Poor Hannah. I'm not. I feel fine. It's just this horrible cough. I hope you're all right. Everyone's suffered over Christmas. Everybody just felt they could talk it like
I still love you even with the germs.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I hope I don't give it to William. I don't think I'm contagious, but you never know. Number 38. Now this is gorgeous. Absolutely love the use of, I'd always put silver with blue, but this, it's got almost this lovely Indian feel to it, hasn't it? I love that fastening. Shall I show you? It's beautiful. I really like this. Audrey from Bristol says, Happy New Year. It's really satisfying and pleasing to report one of my first sales. Oh, you've done something for the first time. Woo! Of this 3-tiered necklace. Amazing Amazonite, gold hematite, and a range of different gold findings. The baby blue satin cord has kept the design light, and the macrame sliding knot, only the second I've done in brackets, can be used to great effect. I love that sliding knot, and it does save on findings, doesn't it? And it changes the way that layers hang. After a year of jewellery making and investing what I could, I have finally built enough stock to take into the world and begin a new enterprise. Oh, I love that, Audrey. Thanks for the inspiration. Good luck, Audrey. We're right behind you. What a wonderful way to start the new year. You're number 38.
I think I know who this is from.
Oh, I love that.
So this is number 39, and it says, Hi all, Happy New Year. My entry is my first attempt at macrame, a necklace and bracelet using purple satin cord, amethyst and black stripe agate. Hope this is good enough. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Many thanks for all your great work, from Jackie. Doesn't say where it's from, but because of the Hotmail thing, I'm wondering if that's somebody I know called Jackie Wicker. If it's not, then well done to the other Jackie, but if it is, hi Jackie.
How do you, oh, is that a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
if it's you, hi.
Jackie. Oh, number 40. Look how neat this is.
Oh, that just puts us all to shame now.
Oh, Mark
That's
Smith, eat your heart out. It might have done. Look how I've never seen such neat macrame. And I work with Mark often. Mark, don't worry, don't worry. It's from Paula Williams in Forest Dean. I love the Forest Dean. She's so lucky to live there. Have a look at the neatness. Here, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It is a necklace and bracelet set made from tiger's eye, gold satin thread, all from Jewellery Maker, and some wooden beads from my set. Simple, but quite effective, even if I say so myself. Season's greetings to all. Good luck to all Wall of Famers from Paula Williams in the Forest of Dean, which is in Gloucestershire, which is beautiful. So, well done to you. I think that's absolutely amazing.
I got married then.
Did you? Where? Clearwell?
Yeah.
Did you? My best friend got married in Clearwell, okay? Is that gorgeous?
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh, stunning.
Oh, it's very posh, isn't it?
Well, you know, we try. Right, this is number 41, and this is going back to our lovely starry stuff.
Gorgeous.
It says, hi everyone at Jewellery Maker. Here's my make for this week's Wall of Fame. I needed something to wear for a New Year's party and made myself something to go with the outfit. Necklace, earrings and bracelet made with black obsidian stars, pyrite faceted rounds, hematite faceted rounds, little pearls, little crystals and metal tubes. The stars, pyrite, hematite, pearls and beading thread is all from JM and the others are from my stash. Would love a win so I can start my a new medium, polymer clay. Watching the amazing Debbie makes me want to do it even more. Good luck to everyone from Tanya Mahon in Birmingham.
Oh, Tanya, gorgeous.
Lovely.
I love those. And we got stars later.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at these toggles, they're beautiful. And very neat. Hang on, really neat rosary linking. How's she done that? Put a jump ring in the middle. Yeah,
Taken more time than
me.
most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 42 is from Bernadette in Cambridgeshire. It's a lovely place in the world, isn't it? Definitely a Wall of Fame entry every week in 2014. Definitely. I know I said the same thing last year and didn't send anything until July, but I'm off to a much better start this year. How many of us have already broken our New Year's resolutions, eh? The photograph is fluorite and sterling silver bracelet I made today for my friend Sue's birthday. She's going to love this. The birthday was yesterday. It looks like I'm a bit late with the present. That can be my New Year's resolution next year. I love it, Bernadette. You're hilarious. Bernadette Turley in Cambridge. Really pretty bracelet, and I'm sure your friend absolutely loved that. Number 42. It's so lovely to receive all your wonderful Wall of Fame entries, so thank you so much. We will be visiting 2 more times throughout today. After the break, we've got another kit for you, and we've got loads of copper coming up after this.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's wonderful to have your company here today. I'm sorry about my throat and my coughing. Now, I'm going to give you a copper deal, which is just awesome. If you are inspired, like so many of us are, by the wonderful and truly lovely Debbie Bolford, then you'll be into chainmail. Like I just said to you, Claire, you do chainmail, don't you? Debbie taught Claire how to do chainmail, and she's amazing at it, to the point where she gave her one of her best friends a bracelet for Christmas. Her best friend went to go and buy a famous brand of watch in the sales in a chain of jewellers, And the jeweller in there said, do you mind me asking, where did you get that bracelet? What brand is it? It's wonderful. And she said, it isn't a brand, my friend Claire made it. And Claire's come in and gone, I'm leaving, I'm going to be famous, I'm going to, you know, it's a wonderful thing. And he couldn't get over the fact that Claire actually created this. Here's some examples of chainmail. Now, chainmail is awesome. Chainmail changes all of the entire look of your design. I've got this bracelet. I'm lucky enough to receive it from Debbie. I love that lady. She's just a super inspiration. Not only is she wonderful at polymer clay, but she is also incredible at chainmail. Now, chainmail, obviously you do need to use lots of jump rings. It's an ancient technique we've known about for years. It used to be used in armour, as I'm sure you know, or if you didn't know, you're looking at these pieces and putting two and two together. You can make all sorts of wonderful things with chainmail. Have a look at this one as well, last one, beautiful. Debbie does have a host of different DVDs for you to enjoy. And so many of us are inspired by Debbie. Now, we have got for you 100 saw cut jump rings that are 6.7 mil. Is that the inner or the outer dimension? Oh, hang on, I have got it actually, sorry. Let's see, 6.7 mil and 9.1 mil on the outer. So the 6.7 is the inner dimension. I've got 100 saw cut at 7.4 on the inner dimension. And then I have got for you 100 at 4.1, or the outer dimension is 6.5. So you've got 300 in total. I think you need about 200 to make a bracelet, don't you, Claire? Now, for the chunkier one, it's about 200, says Claire. Now, Claire's really good at it, but she doesn't know what the technical term is. Now, I'm also going to give to you some very exciting other elements. 1.5 mil wire, which is amazing. And later on, Hannah's got a kit with this colour wiring that she's hammered, and you'll see how fabulous it looks hammered. Great stuff. Then I'm going to give you 1.25, so really structured pieces, strong, great for rings. 1.5 is amazing for hammering rings, and Gemma Crow will tell you they're one of her biggest sellers and the one that take the least effort. 0.6 wire you are getting as well. 0.6 is brilliant for making your own shepherd hooks or your own post back earrings, because they will go through your piercings. I've got a bit of a cheeky example of some of the jewellery that Hannah's made with some thick wire today. She's done a wonderful bracelet. Now also the turtle that has been done by the wonderful Rachel Norris, who I love, love, love. Look at it. Do you know what gauge this was you used, Hans? Was it 1 mil?
1.25.
1.25, so that's what you've got. So have a look what Hannah's done. It's amazing, isn't it? This is the bracelet I was talking to you about earlier. I think it's wicked. Look at this. Isn't it brilliant? It's coming up for you later on. And then, of course, the wonderful Rachel Norris as well. Did you say you weren't an expert at wire?
Yeah, well, this is me kind of having a go at it, because I saw.
You're brilliant.
I saw that the hot air balloon that Alison did the other day, and I thought I really like that. I'm gonna give it a go.
Do you know everybody's saying that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now you've got the turtle there as well. Have a look. You've got that, this, all amazing features. All wonderful. Now you're getting 3 packets of jump rings. That's 300 jump rings. You have got 3 reels of wire, 30 meters of different gauges of wire. You can just hit the ground running and start doing a load. You could just do a little feature piece with a bit of chainmail. You could do loads and loads and loads of wire as well. Absolutely stacked. DUG C76, just the wire on its own should be, actually that's good. £22, fine, absolutely fine. The wire on its own should be costing you £22. You are going to pay, is that all you're going to, how much, but you get 300 jump rings as well. Now this is all E-coated copper. Sorry. £17.95 is your price tag. You've got all of the jump rings. Stop. Should be 22 just for the wire. You could do that on the website now if you wanted to, or you could buy the wire and the jump rings for less than the price of just the wire. This doesn't make any sense at all. It's wonderful. DUG C76. This is a great wire deal. You need to get yourself on the phone lines quickly. 0800 644 655. Check out baskets if you're shopping with us online, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Loads of you there, and it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to have your company. Have a look at what you can create out of wire. If you've never used wire before, then please make sure that you grab one of our DVDs. Belinda, you're there. Margaret, you're there. John, Kath, Barbara, Margaret, Gillian. Great to have your company. A new jewellery maker in Hampshire. You're there. Congratulations to you. A mixture between Webby buyers and telephone call buyers at the moment. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. Susan in West Midlands, you're there too. Sorry about this cough. Absolutely, just stack loads of you. Look at that turtle. You could create something like this if you were really, really. Do you know what? To do this, just go and have a look at Rachel Norris's masterclass, which is on YouTube. You can have a look at that. I love what Hannah's done here. I just think it's wonderful. Did you not take this from a tutorial, Hannah? Any of these?
No. Well, I watched the show with Alison doing the hot air balloon, and then that was my inspiration really. And then the bracelet, I just thought, well, it's kind of a basket weave.
Yeah.
And I just thought, well, yeah, I'm just going to see if it works or not. And I was a bit sceptical to start with, but when I finished it, I thought, actually, I really quite like that.
I love that. I think it's really good. I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh,
what you've done
there you go.
there. I think it looks beautiful. Really, really effective. £17.95. Loads of you are taking advantage of that. The small, that small. It's only a number of you that are popping up on the screen there. There's way more of you on the phone lines. Some people, of course, wish to remain anonymous, of course. And if you do, then you just tell the call centre, or when you tap in, it gives you that option. £17.95 is your price tag. Now I'm going to give you a shell bundle. I really like this bundle a lot. And because Hannah's quite 80s, like me, she'll love this print. Look at this. Do you remember the big floral prints in the 80s? Kind of very Princess Diana's dress. Absolutely. And things like that. Look at this. Don't you think it's ace? Look at that. I love it. Do you Laura Ashley kind of prints, aren't they? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Then you've got the stars, which I love. You could do a wish bracelet out of these, couldn't you? You've also got the flowers with the holes in them. Now, if you love what Hannah did with the bracelet, could I do that with anything with a big hole in it like this?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd like to try that. Then you've got the larger stars with the holes. Then you've got the hearts with holes in the hearts. And then these are kind of psychedelic. I love the printed shell. I think it's fun, and I think it adds personality to your jewellery.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You have got 6 strands. Have you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yes, 6 strands of shell. Now they're very lightweight. And Hannah, it's going to be summertime. I think we do wear more lightweight pieces, don't we?
Yes, yeah, I think so. But also because they're quite big as well, so you can get quite an impact without having a really heavy necklace. So yeah, it's worth it.
Now, think about over-the-head maxi dress style necklaces. So many people wearing them, long ones that go all the way to your tummy. You have got so many design opportunities here. Take advantage of using those holes, weaving in and out of them, maybe dangling a gemstone from them. You've got the stars in there as well. I actually think these would make nice polymer clay moulds with the stars. You could push it into the polymer clay. There's loads you could do. Hannah Oxbury likes to use resin and enamel with these, I'm just being told in my ear. There is loads of scope for design. It's not just about adding gemstones, but you could also mirror these looks by using these as molds. You could use your cloud clay to make yourself a mold by pushing the gemstones in. You could use your friendly plastic with these as well, pushing up the friendly plastic through the holes. It would look really, really cool. Every single one could be made into a ring. How many rings could you make? Stacks. Even if you only charge £2 a ring, I think you're about to make a nice profit margin. You let us know. IAG C61, the shimmering shell-shaped 6-strand selection. What's she trying to do to me there? £17, the shimmering shell-shaped 6-strand selection. Strand, is that what I said? Strand. Shimmering shell-shaped 6-strand selection. 17 pounds. I wish I hadn't done that because I'm going to cough. 17 pounds is your price tag with a 30-day money-back guarantee. The purple and orange printed flower shell ovals are 20 by 15. Your multicolour printed flower shell ovals are 30 by 20. Your shell hollow 5-petal flowers are 23. Your hollow stars 20, and your hollow hearts 22, and your hollow stars are 22 as well. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Now I've just been handed something brand new. Which one am I going to do first? Tiger's eye. Oh, they're not brand new, they're back in stock. The calla lilies. I love these. Do you love these?
One of my first ever shows that I did all those years ago had those in the kit, but they were like a white colour.
I love. Yeah, we used to only be able to get them in white quartz, didn't we? Or white jade.
Yes.
Now, you have got. Now, these are great because they make wonderful bouquets. I have got some rose quartz for you as well. They're back in stock today for the first time in a long time. Whether you want to use them up this way, where they're going down a bit like foxgloves, or whether you want to stand them proud like lilies and make a nice bouquet out of them, I think they're just stunning. Look at that chatoyancy. I almost think as well you could make a bit, if you were doing a wirework horse, that could be the hoof. So it could have a more design. I mean, I know it's a flower, but I'm just thinking, if you do think outside the box and you do need different shapes, I think that's cute like that. But then, of course, when you open up that fan and you see, I would be very inclined to put maybe a carnelian or a citrine round, a small one, in the centre there, or a little white pearl. That would look cute, wouldn't it? Or a goldie. Just a little one for the stamen of the lily. EGG P84 is your item code. Get yourself on the phone lines for this. Use your debit card or your credit card if you want to come shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. 0806 444 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Now, we do expect that these are going to sell out very, very quickly because they're one of our most popular shapes. When we get them in, they fly out. I have got the strand of rose quartz for you as well, so you can enjoy the opportunity to shop with just one P&P throughout the day. Let me count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 is all you're getting, is what you're getting. Now, if I was to give you this strand for £13 and you paid £1 a pendant, I think you'd be getting a good deal. These are hand carved. You've got to appreciate that this is a real gemstone strand as well. And actually, if you were shopping elsewhere for hand carved anything, whether it was glass or whether it was wood, would you pay £1? You'd pay more, wouldn't you? I reckon you'd pay more.
Yeah, I think so, especially if it's a feature bead.
I think so. I know that you can get these little hand-carved, you know, there's a guy that at the side of the road and it says got wood, and you go and buy things from him, that hand-carved little mushrooms, and they're loads.
Yeah. Well,
and I think that's taken you 2 seconds.
It's time consuming, isn't it? Somebody's taken time and effort to
Well,
do
with
it.
a gemstone, I can imagine it's worse with a... Oh, I don't know, I've never carved from wood, actually. I'm not speaking from first-hand wood experience, but I'm just thinking, you know, you charge about £10 for that, and then we charged a £1 per gemstone. I think it's pretty good going, isn't it? 180 carats of Tiger's Eye. They're 27 by 14. We're supposed to be doing these for £8.09. Well, that's the price they always are, isn't it? We're going to go to the lowest ever price tag. I didn't know that we'd gone even lower than that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the lowest ever price tag of just... £6.45. You've got 13 on your strand, and I'm giving this to you for just £6.45. Do take advantage. Do check out baskets quickly. That's less than 50 pence per bead. An incredible deal for you here at Jewellery Maker, where we're live until 1 o'clock today. It's so lovely to have you on board today. Lots of you there, lots of you multi-buying as well. Beryl, you've bought too, so has Barbara, so has Annie. Loads of you there, Veronica, Joy, Alexandra, Carolyn, Nicoletta, what a beautiful name. Emma, you're there. A brand new telephone caller. Hello to you and welcome to Jewellery Maker. Look at these gorgeous calla lilies you've bought. Delia, you're there. Rachel, you're there. Wendy in Gloucestershire. It's where good people come from. Carolyn in Cambridgeshire. Margaret, you're there as well. Eileen in Wiltshire. Lots and lots. Another Carol there. Pauline, Rebecca in Essex. A brand new Jewellery Maker in Greater London buying 2 of these. Kathleen buying 2 of these. Janet in Yorkshire, you're there as well. £6.45. Wonderful. Wonderful to have you all on board with us here today at Jewellery Maker. Greater Manchester, hello to you. Tracy in Hertfordshire, hello to you. There are so many of you. Elizabeth in Tyne and Wear, very regular Jewellery Maker. There, oh, Caroline in Pembrokeshire's bought 2 of these. Well done to you. Absolutely stacked. Angelita, what a gorgeous name. You've bought 2 of these in the city of London Town. The city of London Town, that wasn't a contradiction in terms, was it? Well done to everybody that's there. Absolutely all of you. I watched last night, talking to London, Sherlock for the first time.
Oh, I love that series.
I love it, and now it's finished. And I watched it for the first time. I was like, I love this. I loved it. Now have a look. It was fun, wasn't it? £6.45. I'm going to give you the rose quartz, but you're not going to the same price, are you? Have a look. These are graduated, are they? Or not? No, they're not. It's just me. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So sorry about this cough. If Claire had to cut my mic every time, I wouldn't be talking. So that's why. It's not Claire's fault, it's mine. Have a look. Have a look at this. It's this stupid cough's fault, anyway. Have a look at what I've got for you. The same rules apply. I love this in chartreuse. Haven't we got a little pendant over there with these in somewhere? Do you remember? I don't know who did it. Was it Laura Binding? I really like that as well. Lovely bouquet that you could create with these as well. Now, I'm thinking that these will look great with the citrine. I love that strand of citrine. Oh, Claire's got it. Thank you, Clary Wary from the dairy. There we are. Now, Laura Binding created this beautiful bouquet out of the rose quartz and the aventurine. I haven't got the aventurine today, but I have got the rose quartz. So if you want it and you need it and you love it, get yourself on board for these, because they are beautiful, aren't they? I'm sure Lady Binding will be on Facebook to give you a few tips if you want them. She's great like that. MBGP22 is your item code. Very busy on the phone lines for these calla lily beads already. They're stunning, aren't they? I think just bunch them up. But they do look great cascading down, almost like a foxglove. They look good like that. It's one of my favourite flowers. Like a foxglove.
Yeah, I think, oh well, I love gardening anyway, but it does look a bit like a foxglove.
It does, doesn't it?
And also it could be a bit like a fuchsia as well, you know, how they hang down.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, I like that. So how are you going to use yours? Is it with wire? Is it with beading thread? Are you going to keep it really, really simple? Well, you're already here. Anne in Hampshire's bought 2 of these. You're all web buyers so far. Let's give you your price tag. On the phone lines, June, hello darling in Hampshire. Caroline, you've bought 2 of these again. Supposed to be £7.95, but we're going to honour the last price tag of the tiger's eye. Is very naughty. At £7. No, that's the same price, you silly banana Billy. Come on, Billy Joe, take it down. £5.45. Snakes on a plane. Make sure you're quick with this one. 170 carats of rose quartz. Kathleen, Jenny in Suffolk, causing trouble in Suffolk. Mary, Natalie, Ruth, Carolyn, Anne in Hampshire's bought 2 of these. Belinda in Norfolk's bought 2 of these. Valerie, Caroline, Shona, you've bought 2 of these as well. June, Janet, Mal, another Jenny in Lincolnshire. Got those troublemakers everywhere. Stephanie, you're there. Barb, hello Barb, you were here with me yesterday. Sarah and Karen and Isla and Margaret and Shirley and Nicoletta, you bought these as well. Jeanette, you're there. Wonderful to have you all on board. Much love from us all here at Jewellery Maker. Elizabeth in Tyne Ware. Wendy in Gloucestershire again. Wendy's bought 2 of these. Well done, Wend. So is Elizabeth. No, Wendy's bought 3. In separate occasions, by the look. She's changed her mind and thought, I'll have more. No, I'll have more. Tracy, you've got yours. Diane, you've got yours. Jennifer in Merseyside. Sylvia, you've bought 2. Silver Sakathy, you're there in Surrey. I hope I said that right. Loads of you buying these. Well done to you. Don't forget one B&B all day long. Once you've opened a basket, keep it open. It is January, so I know that you are all very busy buying for January sale price tags, and I think this is one, don't you? It's definitely a January price tag. 0800 644 655. You want to join the hordes of Jewellery Makers. Zena, hello to you on the phone lines. There are so many of you buying these. Well done. Zena in Greater London, Sarah in Oxfordshire, Stephanie in Cumbria. Absolutely stacks. All I'm seeing is reams of you, mainly on the telephones actually right now. But that changes, doesn't it? Samina, you're there in Lancashire, but you're on the website. Rachel in Yorkshire's on the web as well. Wendy's buying on the telephones. Well done. £5.45. I reckon we aren't going to have these around for long now. Whew. Meant to go to 6.45, but because Kim didn't work properly. So it takes an extra £1 off it for you if it doesn't work. Oh, way up. You're going to have to fix that, Kim. Now, we're going to go. Let's go to some burnt oranges. These colours will suit you really well, Han. Really nice and rich, aren't they?
I do like my oranges.
Well, you look great in orange because you've got dark hair. You get away with it.
Oh, that's all right then.
Now, I always think with these oranges, you can go down the terracotta summer route with these, because I think sometimes you look at them and you think they're autumnal, but they're not necessarily, are they? Because they can be summery. Think about Spain and how there's terracotta everywhere with blue. This colour looks striking with blue. Have I got any blue? I've got some like bluey green that might work. Let's see. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then it's summery. Does that remind you of Spain? Oh, should we go? Come on, let's go. There's a jewellery maker, isn't there, that watches from Spain? Now you have got a 3-strand pack here. 3 different colours. No, not 3 different colours. 3 different shapes and sizes. The same wonderful gemstone. Some of these boast clarity and some don't. You've got real richness. You've got that wonderful burnt orange. I think this looks great with your antique bronze wire. Now I've got such a wonderful strand coming up for you later. Look at these. And they go so, aren't they amazing? That's another double trouble deal, says Kim. Double trouble deal. Double trouble deal. Are you ready for another? This is a triple trouble deal. If you are, I need you to get on the phone lines. Don't forget that it's 1 P&P all day. Now, Hannah, what would you do with these? Are you mixing them up? Are you putting them all in one design? Are you separating them?
I think, well, I quite like bold, chunky stuff. So I think, again, I'd probably just put them all in one. like big chunky design of some sort, because all the tones are similar or the same. So yeah, I'd do that. You know, maybe a bit of a weaving technique in there, but even if you just put them all on together and twisted them together, I think they'd be quite striking.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think with the rounds as well, you've just got versatility. Because
Yeah,
you pretty
you can do
much make
anything with
anything
rounds, can't you?
can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you are looking to maybe use some different shapes, you're a fairly new jewellery maker, then this is a great trio for you. Similarly, if you have been jewellery making for a long time, you already know that these have their place in your stash. Great colours no matter what the season. Think about putting these with turquoise as well. I think they look awesome together with turquoise too. RPGC10. You're going to pay less than £5 per strand at £11.95. You are getting less than £4 a strand, actually, isn't it? You're getting 3 wonderful strands. It's incredible value that you're seeing today here at Jewellery Maker. It's January. I know you want January price tags. The burnt orange hexagons are 10 by 8. The rounds are 8mm, 14 by 10 on the ovals. With your extended money back guarantee that stretches from now until the 30, no, actually it's probably a bit longer than that now, actually, isn't it? Well, 30 days. When's 30 days? February sometime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, 2nd of Feb. So that's, gosh, we're wishing the year away already. February, then it's spring, isn't it? These are great for your springtime collections at £11.95. Now, if you've got those, you might want the carnelian rounds that go with them. Let me put them all together. Look at the size of those little babies. Look at the colours. So beautiful. Let me pop those back. Now these are great for just simple stretchy bracelets. What I like here, actually some purple tones in here which I've never seen before. Have a look, see if you can see. Don't you think that looks purpley? Really pretty. Very, do you know what, it's making me think of a fruit bowl full of oranges. You've got grapefruit colours in there. That's what I need, a grapefruit. That sorts the men from the boys, doesn't it?
Refreshing.
Yeah, a freshen. Now, you've got the blood orange colours, you've got those citrus tones running through the entire strand. Now, this will look awesome with some gold wire. Cuff and bangle DVD, perfect. Also, I think antique bronze. Antique bronze would look really good with these. Now, Hannah, and oh, the jump rings and wire that you bought earlier. What if you made a chainmail bracelet and you put the rounds on the end like Debbie does? Perfect. Now these are very much a Hannah Osbourne, Gemma Crow style colours, and probably Lady DB as well colours. Really rich, really sumptuous, very, very juicy. I like the colours a lot, do you? Don't you think you've got, just look at this now, if you were Mark Smith, you'd work very hard to colour graduate these. Well, I'm a much lazier jewellery maker, as you all know, but I like them like this.
Yeah, I like them mixed up as well, actually.
I don't know whether it's because I'm lazy or because I just like the tonal differences. I like sort of being able to see the tonal differences, you know? Make sure you're in for these if you love a round. If you love to do a beady bead, if you like your end round beads for your chainmail, there's loads that you can do with a round bead. CDGP55 is your item code. Supposed to be £7.95. That's already a great price tag. But coming to your screens for just £6.95, another one that you have to get in your stash. Hannah, when you see price tags like that and you see such a large round, would you be on the phone dialing for these?
Absolutely. I mean, if you go into any of these sort of crafting shops and you know, even the little boutique places that you get, it's like you just can't find anything that's genuine for that price. You might find synthetics, but you'll be paying more than that price anyway. So you might as well have like the real thing and then get a bargain, and then if you don't like it when you get it home, you can send it back again. Whereas if you buy it from a little boutique place, they might be a bit funny about it.
But this is the thing, our money back guarantees are absolutely no quibble, but it's genuine gemstones and they are hard to find.
Yeah, and you do pay an awful lot more than you would here.
absolutely. Well, I've seen them for a lot more. You're right. I don't know what you've seen at home for £6.95. I just think you've got incredible value. I've seen strands for like £20, what are not as big as this, like tiny strands.
I went shopping yesterday with my mum, and we went into a well-known high street store, and they've got a simple necklace made with amethyst, kind of tumblestone amethyst, and it was £40 for one strand. And they'd got like big knots and things between them as well, so it wasn't even a complete strand. And it's just like, if people will pay that in the high street and you're making it, then, you know, why not match their prices, make yourself a good profit?
Well, indeed, or go a little bit below. Or no, but then if you do that, I think some people think it's, it's not as good.
Never undersell yourself.
You're right, actually. I have said that before, and I remember Alison saying, no, golden rule, don't do that, because people think that you think it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, yeah.
And you get in a nasty downward spiral if you're not careful doing that.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's worth coming in on Alison's course, Angela's course, not Alison, Angela's course, because it makes you think, oh, because you just don't know. People's opinions are, you just would never know, do you? You never know. £6.95, how someone's going to perceive something. So if you've taken a price down, they're going to take it as though it's not worth it. And you've just got to remember, haven't you? Don't forget my presenter's pick today is going to be, where did I get that from? Over there. Some beautiful pink sapphire. Stunning clarity. Now, if you're out for high end today, it's not going in at a January sale price. Like, of course, it's brand new. It's under £30. It's absolutely beautiful. Really pretty. Now, let's give to you our second kit of the day. And remember that Hannah put all of these kits together for you. It's called Cotton Candy. Oh, I like that name, Hans. Cotton Candy. And it's just beautiful. Have a look. Stunning colours all together, and it's definitely about at the moment making that that step into springtime and summertime collections. We're done with our winter pieces, we're done with our Christmas pieces. You're making perhaps, or in the process of making, or in the process of finishing, indeed, a lot of you, your Valentine's pieces, and now you're looking towards your spring fairs in February, which is only a month away. Maybe you've been working on spring fairs over Christmas time. Now, I've got the most beautiful rose quartz. Look at these flat coins, aren't they stunning? I really love those, and I think in a monofilament sort of weave together, they'd look gorgeous. And then it's got to be green, hasn't it? You've got those apple blossom tones when they're all together. Then I'm going to give you, or Hannah's going to give to you even, some pink satin cord. So you've got the pink satin cord there as well. There we are. Really ballet pump pink. And then you've got that lovely beading thread in that sort of burnt orangey colour. You've got your elastic and you've got your monofilament. The monofilament comes in a different reel now, which I like. And you've got rose gold findings. Rose gold on solid sterling silver. Sorry, coughing fit. KGC08 is your item code. You've got the heart chain, the eye pins, the head pins. You've got the shepherd's hooks. You should be paying £42.20 for all of this. Kim's saying she was going to do it for £24.95. Well, we have to keep, as you can appreciate, our silver findings, sterling silver and gold, they are more expensive than the other kits because sterling silver is more expensive, and we're not supposed to take it down. We're not. But we know that you're expecting January sale prices. Of course, we all are when we're shopping. So we're going to do something we should not be doing. We're not making any money on this deal. At £21.95, you've got something incredible. IKGC08 is your item code. You've got 43 elements at £21.95. 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, your toggle clasp. You have got everything at just £21.95. Don't forget that those findings on their own are £14.95. So you're paying less than £10, well, way less than £10 for everything else. 3 beautiful strands. Your pale pink satin cord that is 1 mil. You got your rose quartz at 10 mil. You got your agate ovals that are 10 by 13 and your green agate rounds at 8mm as well. Use your debit card or your credit card to come shopping with us today. KGC08, £21.95. Let's go for a little trittle trottle over to Lady Hannah Osbourne. Don't forget to send us your text messages in today. We like to keep it interactive. 60777 James Studio, followed by your message. Our question for you today is, what have you done or are you doing for the first time today or in the last couple of months? Off the back of Hannah today for the first time dropping her son William off at nursery, nearly 1, so he's done well so far.
Yeah.
Bless him, he'll be fine. You'll be ringing them as soon as the show ends.
Oh, of course I will, yeah.
Is he having lunch there?
Yeah.
Had a nap?
Well, yeah, afternoon naps are all a bit awkward, but you know.
Are they? What time does he have a nap
That's
normally?
the problem.
Oh, he's not?
That's the problem. He does, but it's kind of on his terms at the moment. Morning nap's always fine.
Yeah, but then if everyone at nursery is doing it and they go down for an
Yeah.
hour at
Get
11
him into a
o'clock, he'll
routine.
be like, oh, everyone's sleeping. Okay, I'll go. Now, I remember Mia doing that. She just refused to have naps, and I used to have to go and drive, and I'd be like, because you'll be so tired at 5 o'clock if you don't.
Aww.
They're funny, aren't they? And it gives you some peace, doesn't it?
It
Do you
does.
nap too during nap time?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Can't help it, can you? Have a look. Oh, I love this bracelet. It's beautiful. You've really, on the stripes, lovely in that agate.
So lovely. I mean, you could colour grade them if you wanted to, but I mean, it's a bit like you said earlier, I quite like having the mixture of the tones. So yeah.
I love that. The earrings that you've done are really simple drops, but they're very elegant, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's like sometimes you can almost try too hard with things and it looks a bit strange, but if the gemstones are beautiful enough on their own, then just let them sit there because they do the work for you.
With that pink, it's gorgeous. Then you've got a macrame. Sorry, totally talked over you there because I was like, I love these. Love you've done the twist.
Yeah, I think that's my favourite
Twisted
macrame
stitch.
style at the moment. I mean, there's loads to try, but
because you are experimenting with macrame.
and I
really
just
neat.
thought like the colour of the cord goes really nicely with the gemstones, and that's kind of where the name cotton candy came from. Because I thought it's a bit sort of candy floss colours.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Oh, I love that stuff.
It's
can't
kind of
help
rots
it,
your
can
teeth,
you?
but it's lovely. Yeah.
Oh, it tastes so good. Now, look at I love this pendant. If you look, you've got all those lovely circles. I think that's beautiful. Look, can you see how neat it is? And I just had a squidge of it. It's really solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that because of the structure? Is that what you're going to show us how to make?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I mean,
Really like that.
that's one of the things you can do with rounds.
Yeah.
Because they're all a uniform size, they're not too big, you can actually weave them quite tightly packed and it makes them more secure.
Okay,
so
brilliant.
you can do all kinds of weaving things with
Now,
them.
you've made your own clasp at the back as well.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's sort of like a gemstone button.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, I like, gemstone button. Like on the kids' coats and stuff. Yeah, that's where you were inspired. So, okay, Hannah, where do we start with this?
Okay, so you take a piece of beading thread. Probably do more than you need for a necklace. I usually work with twice as much as I need and then trim it because it's easier. And then just thread on 5 of your gemstones, whichever colour you like, whether you go for the pale ones or the dark ones or a bit of a mixture, whatever you like. So I've got a really nice dark one next to an almost white one there, and it really sort of zings, doesn't it? Very minty fresh, these ones.
Sorry, coughing over you. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. So you just make a loop with these. So you take your wire back through the first one, and which way up do you want it? That way, and then just pull it tight like that. So you have your centre sort of flower shape, if you like, and then with one of the strands, I'll perhaps go for that one, you then thread on another bead. I've lost the drill hole, there it is. And then you're sort of working in the direction that you're trying to add the bead. So the wire goes back through itself, back through the bead, and then traps that bead at the top. So it sort of fits like that. Okay, and then you take the wire through the bead from the centre circle. You take the wire back through this one, so it comes out the other side. And you have to keep bunching them up as you go to keep it nice and tight.
Sorry, Hannah.
Add on another bead to this one. That's a funny one. There's a nice one. So that's added on, and then back through the bead that you just threaded your wire through. So it's almost kind of looping round in circles all the time. Pull that tight, and keep fiddling with it so it stays tighter. And you keep going all the way round so that you've got sort of an extended petal, if you like, on each bead.
Could you do this with a 0.4 or a 0.25 wire?
Yeah, you could. I don't know if the 0.25 would be strong enough to hold it, but the 0.4 would.
Okay, so so I suppose beading wire is stronger than 0.25, isn't it? You're right.
Yeah, I mean the beading. I mean this beading thread's great because it's so flexible. It doesn't kink or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just working it round. And you keep doing the same thing for each one. Keep pulling it together, keeping your little petals together.
Okay.
Almost there. Oh, this one's a nice one. Look how stripy that one is.
See, this is what I love.
Beautiful.
You've got some of those on your earrings. And I thought, oh, I love it. It's really nice to see the different beads, isn't it?
Yeah, and the fact they're all natural as well.
Yeah.
So it's Mother Nature having a bit of fun there.
Definitely.
So it's a proper peppermint one almost. And then through this last one, we add another one on, like so. Oops, just get hold of it and catch it in there. Pull that out. So you want to end up with all your wires coming out at the top together. And then to secure it, I think on the necklace I've used a little gold one, but because I haven't got them out of the packet.
Little crimp covers you've got.
Yeah. I'm just going to use an ordinary bead for now.
Oh, can you do that as well?
And then you just thread the wire through in opposite directions like that, and that kind of traps it all together. So you get that far. And if my fingers are in the way.
Is it wanting to curl back into shape like a bead, like the ladder weave does?
So what you do with that, you take another piece, again longer than you'd need, and through the bead that's well, I used a crimp cover on the necklace, but through the main bead that's holding everything secure, you thread that back through there, because you can get loads of wire through, add on a bead, and then go through the first of the outer part of the petal, like that, and it fills in the gap. This is what's making it more secure. So you just do that all the way around so that there's a bead in between each of your petals, but secured by the outer wire, like this, and it becomes
now you're making a frame.
Yeah, it's like a little framework, and it just secures everything in place. So bead on through the outer one, pull it through like that, bead on. Lost my beads, it's gone over there somewhere. Through that lovely stripy peppermint one. Pull it through. And again, bead on through this one. Pull it through. And then you should end up putting that wire back through the top one. I used a crimp cover because it's got a much bigger hole through the middle, so I'm hoping this goes through. Yep, just about. There you go. There's a testament. So you end up with your little pattern like that, and then you just start threading on the rest of your gems for your necklace. Yay! Easy peasy.
Be a nice brooch actually as well.
It
and
would,
then you can put some feathers and things. I'll do something in the background.
Yeah.
You've got the sparkle there, haven't you? Really pretty.
I think they're lovely. I really like that stripy one.
That's what you've done the same with the charm bracelet.
Yeah.
There's a really lime green one here, look.
Yeah, they're so sweet. I
Really
deliberately picked the
cute.
pale ones to go with that because I like the colour of the chain as well,
Yeah.
and I think that it's really, like the rose quartz and the colour of the chain really sort of enhance each other.
They do work really well
Yeah.
together, don't they?
Yeah.
Now we've got some additions for the kit, so I'm going to go back on over to my desk and show you something that will go really beautifully together with your kit. Thank you again, my
no
darling.
problem.
Let's get back to the centre and to give you some more incredible deals. Now, we do know that you are very much looking for the great deals during January. We also know it's one of those months, isn't it, where payday seems so far away because a lot of us got paid before Christmas. So we're going to give you some cheeky little deals as the day goes on. Have a look at these. Now, you've got your fuchsia colour and you've got your purple. Obviously, if you've got a fuchsia bush at home, you know that. If you've got the kit, that green, that's your fuchsia bush colours, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's the most striking of a lot of the flowers. The purple in it is so intense in a fuchsia, isn't it?
Actually.
Now, have a look at these two together. And all you need is that little hint of green in there. Have I got, see, I haven't got my green from the kit, but that striking, strong, almost, well, the same green that you had, the green agate colour, would be then the perfect fuchsia. It's called Colour Pop, your perfect fuchsia bush, and I think these colours together are glorious. Now have a look at how the stripes are there. Of course, the striping form because just like the lines in a tree, the rings in a tree, you know, the older the gemstone, the more stripes form. And the more you get of that sort of look, that wonderful, almost psychedelic look. I think they're just super interesting, aren't they? Some of these boast clarity, some of them are more deep, some of them have more depth of course, colour. It's just so nice to have such wonderful, strong colours. Now the tubes are going to look great in your cuff bangles, lots of wire. And what colour wire? I think chartreuse look nice, but I also think use the contrasting wire colours. On the purple, use the pink wire. On the pink, use the purple wire. These could definitely go in the same bundle. They're going to look great. They would go great with copper. They're going to look beautiful together with the kit that you just bought as well. AKGC49 is your item code. You've got that smoothness. That would be quite nice for soutache, wouldn't it? These are great for toggles, the topper toggles, and then you do your tassel underneath. 2 strands for one small price tag of just £9.95. That means that they are less than £5 per strand. Hop on board. I don't want you missing out on this deal. Just great colours for the summer and spring. And Hannah, we are creating now spring, summer pieces, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you need to be about a season ahead of yourself. So a lot of the people that are regular crafters will already have made stuff.
Yeah.
But this would be a lovely addition to anything that you've made, just because you get all that. You know, it's like new life bursting through from the cold, dreary, drab winter, and I think this
like
really
that.
sort of encapsulates that.
It does.
You know, it's like a pizzazz of colour.
That's the perfect word for it. I do think, Hannah, it's nice to even start creating in summer pieces, isn't it, as well?
Yeah,
because it sort of makes you feel happy. I love it when the season changes into the more wintry tones, because I've had enough of the summer colours then, but now I'm just like, sunshine, we've had Christmas, we've had New Year, we're ready for summer now, aren't we? £9.95, we're ready for the lambs leaping and the daffodils blooming and the snowdrops coming out, and to be creating gorgeous jewellery. £9.95. Now I'm going to give you a brand new strand of multicoloured crackle quartz. I think this is one of the most versatile strands that you can buy here at Jewellery Maker, and these are faceted as well, so they're really sparkly. At first take of these, I thought, right, I know these would be great for my nieces, Mina and Leia, but actually, having bought strands of a similar nature, I separate the colours because you have got really soft, almost citrine yellows, beautiful rose quartz colours, sky blue topaz colours, and then you've got those bright sort of Disney purples and pinks. Now, this is a great one if you're trying out different colours, because you've got all the different colours in there. This is a great one if you're trying out memory wire. It's a wonderful one if you want to make lots of earrings of the same design, but of different colours. Great for that. Maybe you want to make your friends the same pair of earrings, but all in their favourite colours. Perfect, you've got it in this strand. It's also great if you ever get that sort of colour block moment, where you're not sure what colours go with what, because you just let these cascade together and they'll bunch up. I do think you could make jewellery for children out of this, but I do think it's very adult as well. Have you used these before, Hannah? Similar colours?
Yes, I have done before, and I put a lot of them with sort of frosted quartzes and things like that. But you can either go for a really like bright, zingy sort of selection, or you can go for really subtle. So it's kind of got something for everyone in there.
I think so too. BMG P36 is your item code. If you love a variant of colour, if you love the fact that these are sparkling, if you want gemstones that you can do macrame, your Shambhala style bracelets out of, earrings out of, beady beads out of, a versatile strand, then I think I've got it for you right here. Well, I know I have. Use your debit card or your credit card, but come through quickly. I don't want anybody missing out. All yours for just £5.95. A brand new strand. These are faceted, hand faceted gemstones at just £5.95. A great big congratulations to absolutely everybody that's got theirs. BMG P36, deep purple, gorgeous, soft pinks. You've got loads, stacks of colour in the one strand. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. Make sure you are checking out baskets. There's loads and loads of names popping up on my screen right now. And let us know what you're going to do with these. And in fact, send these over to our Wall of Fame. It's studio@jewellerymaker.com. As soon as you've bought any of our gemstones to life, we want to see them. Maybe it's your first fair that you're doing, jewellery fair. Maybe it's the first time you're going to be selling your jewellery at a jewellery party. Let us know. We're there for you every step of the way. And we're going to go and check out your gorgeous designs right now on the Wall of Fame. Are these dragonflies out of bows? Isn't this pretty? 40. Oh my gosh, we got some. Oh my gosh, we got some really amazing designs here. Number 43 is from Lee, L-I. Is that how you say it, Lee?
Yeah, it's Liana. Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, Liana. Hi, Jewellery Maker. Hope you have all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I enjoyed watching the award ceremony on New Year's Eve and thought Gemma's Boutique was fantastic and a very worthy winner. I agree with you, Lee. This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Hey, it's another first. Wonderful. Although I think I've been making gifts for about 15 months. These are my mistletoe kisses, which I made for a craft fair in December. How lovely! Everything from Jewellery Maker except the green organizer. I haven't got that on here. Unless it says green organza. I used white faceted quartzite, antique bronze wire and red ribbon. It took some working out how to get the green organza to stay where it's saying organizer, but does that mean organza?
I think it's auto-corrected it, hasn't it?
Yeah,
organza.
Organza to stay where I wanted it. Sorry about the photo there, pretty hard to. Don't worry, we're with you. We know exactly what you mean. It's so hard to put things on screen, but this is fantastic. Well done, Lee. Number 43.
Okay, number 44. Wow. This is somebody who likes the memory wire as well.
Oh, I love that. Is that gold memory wire?
It looks like it, yeah.
Wow.
It says, my name is Veronica, and oh, sorry, I've missed the first line. Hello, JM family. Happy New Year to all of you. My name is Veronica, and I discovered JM channel in October 2012, and since then I've been in love with it, buying your fantastic products all the time. I've started making a few pieces of jewellery thanks to the materials and tutorial DVDs that I received from you. I've never done any sort of jewellery making before. This was my first time ever, and I was very glad with the outcome, considering the fact that I'm a novice. The truth is, all the pieces I made have been stored in some boxes due to my lack of confidence, and I've never sold even one. Today, I took the courage to send you this email showcasing my first wire work as a Jewellery Maker learner, and hoping that this could be the chance for me in getting the push I need to start selling my jewellery. In case I'm selected and my design gets the opportunity to be shown on your TV programme, I really hope you like it, and thanks ever so much for brightening our homes and lives with such beautiful programme and gemstones. God bless you all.
God bless you too.
From Nina Medina. I'm not sure.
I think Veronica, there you go. My name is Veronica. But she's, Nina. Yeah, thank you so much.
Lovely.
Oh, that's
Don't be
such a
ashamed
lovely
of it.
email.
Don't be ashamed.
You're wonderful.
Be proud of what you
brilliant.
made. Number 44 that was, by the way.
Check this
Wow,
out.
what's that?
We've never seen anything like this, but I love this. Number 45 is from Aisha, and she says, "Dear Jewellery Maker, please find in this enclose my email my first Wall of Fame entry. Another first, woo! I used polymer clay for the first time to make a pen and notepad holder. The polymer clay came from Jewellery Maker, and I painted part of the mermaid's tail, rock, sea, and a starfish to highlight the scales and bumps. I really enjoy watching Jewellery Maker. It's a great show, and I'm glad my pick will be a tiny part of it." Thank you from Aisha. Aisha, it's gorgeous, fantastic. I love seeing things that
So do I, it
we've
makes
never
me
seen
smile.
before. Me too,
Yeah.
well done. And a pen holder, I've never seen a pen holder made out of polymer clay. Well done. And you have got something
I know, this is beautiful, isn't
striking.
it? Number
Yes, it
46 from Maria Bateson says, "Morning JM, here's a pic of the Christmas present I made for myself. It's a pin brooch, only about 1 centimetre across, imprinted with the fingerprints of my son and daughter."
Oh, that is just lovely.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
I took their fingerprints using the moulding compound and cut the hearts from imprinted art clay silver. After firing, I used my agate burnisher and some silver polish to bring out the shine. I have lots more ideas for 2014 and one of Natalia's books, so look forward to seeing more silver clay work with the designer inspiration shows. Love, Maria in London.
Maria, you
I
are
love it.
excellent. That's
So
exquisite.
sweet, isn't it?
Yes. Sorry, excuse me. Look
Might
at
pinch
this.
that idea actually.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful. Can you do silver clay?
I've never tried. So
Oh.
it's another one I need to try.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, William's fingerprints will be everywhere.
Yeah.
Check this out, isn't it pretty?
Oh, that's
Memory
a
wire.
complete set, isn't
Again,
it? Lovely.
yeah, and it's memory wire too. Have a look at this. It's from Marie James, who says, "Please see attached my Wall of Fame entry. This was a combination of birthday and Christmas presents for my mum." How lovely is that? It's a combination of my mum and dad's birthstone. See?
There you
Perfect.
go.
How thoughtful is that? All from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all. Happy New Year. And straight back at you, Marie. That's Marie in Aylesbury. Fantastic. Now, if you love high-end, then you're going to absolutely adore what's coming up for you soon. That beautiful pink sapphire can be yours in about 1 hour's time. Don't forget, it's 1 P&P all day today. We've got the wonderful Linda coming up for you tomorrow. We've missed her lots. We'll be back after this.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service. Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I'm going to give you a recap on our early bird this morning. We are giving you a fabulous price tag for some of the most beautiful Druzy, if not the most beautiful. I love these.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they just are, aren't they? We've got the blue version for you here, the bluey purple. We've seen the silver version. I just think, wow. These are so super striking. If they're on a long over the head necklace, if they were on a ring, on a bracelet, and in this case part of a pendant, I want to show you what Hannah's created out of this incredible strand. You get 5 to the strand. They're super duper sparkly, and I'm just going to pop this necklace so that it lies in a certain way so that we can see the tassel. Hang on.
Should I get a taller bust for it, or?
No, it's all right. I will be able to. I'm just going to hang on. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick it up. There we go. And use that part. Now, have a look at the pendant in just a sec. Just because I want to show you that fabulous drop. Now, tell me about what inspired you when you started creating with this, Hans.
Well, I've got a bit of a thing for ancient Egypt, and when I picked those up, I saw scarab beetles. So
wow.
I wanted to make something a little bit like a scarab, but not so much so that you think, ooh, you're wearing a beetle.
No, I love this. It is very Egyptian, you're right. Look.
It seems to be my default genre, really, is to make Egyptian looking pieces.
Same, everything's got turquoise and lapis in it. Yeah. Have another look at the strand that you're getting, and remember that the price tag that we gave you this morning was insane. You get 5 large genuine agate Druzy. So these are from genuine gemstones. They are genuine gemstone. They are natural, safe for the colouring, of course. And oh my gosh, are they fabulous. They're very fashionable. They look very high-end. They're super glitzy and glamorous. So they're that ball strand. If you've got a summer ball to go to, wouldn't these be perfect? Your blue agate with clear quartz. Where's the clear quartz? Hang on a minute. Blue coated agate with quartz. Where's the quartz nuggets then? Because I'm just looking at your...
Perhaps the actual, the Druzy itself is agate and quartz together.
Oh yeah, it could be, couldn't it?
Yeah, sometimes they form together. But
you could sandwich these together, couldn't you?
You could, actually.
Because they've got those, look at the lovely flat backs that you get. These would be great for soutache.
Oh, well, I say I've never tried it, but yeah, that's the sort of thing you need. Yeah,
I need you to try soutache. Yeah, you just stitch it onto the backing felt.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen it, I'm sure.
Stitch the ditch.
Stitch the ditch. Remember to stitch the ditch, and then jobs are good. AHGP83. They range these 5 incredible gemstones from 31 by 25 to 38 by 27. All yours for only £12.95. Incredibly low price tag. Talk to everybody at home, Hannah, about how you found these to use, what, whether you'd use them again, everything that you found about these.
Oh, I definitely use them again. I mean, one, they've got fabulous colour anyway, but because they've got quite a good drill hole through, I've been able to use. Well, it's a 0.8 wire, but you could get easily a 1 mil through there as well.
Oh, so you can get your thicker gauges too?
Yeah, you can, because you've got plenty of space in there. You might even be able to get 1.25 at a push. But yeah, so it makes it very easy. So you could, if you had a needle and thread, you could probably thread on any of your other cords as well, and just use the needle to poke it through.
Perfect. Now, are you going to give us a demonstration on this as well?
Yeah.
Please, that would be wonderful.
Show how to make that. I mean, it's a very simple thing. So all I've done is I've cut a length of the 0.8 wire.
Okie dokes.
And I've gone for the gold, being a bit Egyptian.
Well, it's got to be gold, I think.
Got to be gold. And then all I've done is thread that through to the centre.
Okay.
And then wrap the wire around the bottom of the gemstone. And then back up. To get your shape.
And that's what gives you the dangle.
But then before you secure it, I've just cut some pieces of chain, and I'm just threading that on, and I've got 4 pieces.
It's a good idea to do it before, isn't it? Sorry to interrupt you.
I mean, I've got 4 pieces on each of the bits that are wrapped underneath.
Yeah.
So it makes it quite a nice sort of full chain. I don't know what the word is, but bushy's the word I want to use, but it's not the right word.
Let's think. A denser chain.
A denser tassel, there you go.
Another word for bushy.
So many jokes, so little time.
Yeah. And I can't laugh because it's making me cough.
No, I don't want to set you off again. So having cut the first piece of chain, I'm then using that as a measure for the red. I mean, you could count all the links if you wanted to, but I'm just because I'm doing it like this. And just approximately the same length. There we go. Just snip through one of the links to break that off. And you just keep going until you've got about 8 drops of chain. If I just do 3 for now, because I'm showing the demo. Cut that off. Oops. Cut through like that. And then you just carry on until you've got quite a dense amount there. And then with the top pieces, you just take the wires and sort of fold them over themselves, pinch hold of the two together, and then just do a little twist. Probably a couple of twists, just to secure it.
Okay.
And then I'm making a loop with the top pieces of wire because you then want to attach that to a necklace. So also, because it's going to be a wrap loop, it needs to attach to the wire beforehand. So if I put my pliers in there, wrap that around, make sure that the chain is attached, just thread it through, oops, like so, and then clamp that end there and just twist that around so that it's secure. Round to the back, and then cut off any excess you don't want and tuck the back in. Just give it a little squeeze with your flat nose. Squeeze. That's one side. And then I won't make a big chain. Obviously you'd leave enough to be half of the necklace there. So I'm just going to cut it off there for the purpose of the demo. And then you do the same with the other side. And then also, just to fasten these together, I take another piece of the wire and just wrap it around, and it kind of makes like a little anchor point. So I just do the one side. So all you do is poke that through there where the wires cross over and fold it, and then I use my flat nose pliers or chain nose pliers and just tuck it around itself. So you trap both of the wires with this piece that you're holding. Oops. It's all a bit fiddly, but it just keeps it together. And just keep winding. Oops, can't get hold of it. I can't see.
It's nice and neat what you're doing.
Oh, I don't know. It's not as neat as some, but you know, give it a go. And then just trim off the bits that you don't want. Let's pull that one tight. Trim off the bits that you don't want. And squidge the ends in. If I can get that end bit. Sort of tucks in, so that's kind of like the one side done.
Fabulous.
And you do the same for the second side, and that's it.
It's so Egyptian. I love that.
Yeah, so simple though. But it just
it?
said scarab beetle to me.
I think it's not saying beetles and insects to me, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, the Egyptian thing. It could also, if you did something longer, it could be sort of like the end of a feather, or you could make a really dramatic.
Or I thought peacock when I looked at it, actually.
Yeah, it could be the end of a peacock feather.
Yeah,
something like that.
Beautiful,
So
really pretty. Thank you. We're going back over to the centre now, and I'm going to give you a ruby deal, which means you are going to get an incredible price tag for 2 strands of ruby. This is a super duper double trouble for you. I am talking to you about using genuine precious gemstones in your collection. I am talking to you about offering genuine precious gemstones to your customers or to your friends as gifts. Perhaps it's their birth gemstone. We know that ruby is the birth gemstone of July. We also know that ruby is a gemstone that is very highly regarded in the industry. Of course, we see rubies here, there, and everywhere, don't we? With gold, they are rich. They are absolutely striking in designs that are created by some of the very best. Elsa Peretti, June Schlumberger. We are thinking about, of course, Paloma Picasso. There are loads and loads and loads of jewellery designers out there creating such beautiful ruby pieces. So many ladies have rubies as their engagement rings. It is such a striking gemstone. They're in the crown jewels. I mean, they're rubies. We all know about rubies, don't we? Now, these are 145 carats per strand. They're 9x6 to 20x13 on the graduation on an 18cm strand. I do need you to act fast. This is a limited edition. We have less than 80 of these. Oh, sorry, even less than that. What did you say? I thought you said 80. Less than 50. Why? 50 doesn't sound like 80. She said, no, Jenny, I said 50. We've got less than 50 of these to go around, so not everyone's going to be treated if you don't act fast. Let me show you each strand individually. This is a beautiful ruby colour. Now, by the way, sometimes Gemma Crow will tell you, my customers didn't believe me that it was ruby. I'm so glad that I downloaded the certificate of authenticity. Make sure you do that. And, or, you know what, if you're shopping on the phone lines, don't worry, because you can do it. You can ask the call centre for it for you. I just think it's quite important. And if you want to get any of your pieces of jewellery valued, I would use a gemstone like ruby, like the sapphire I'm going to give to you later. We are going to give you an awesome deal. It is a double trouble deal. Now, we have got, done by Sue, wonderful Sue, a beautiful necklace. Now, you've been very Sue's been very gem heavy here, and knowing that we've got ruby, you'd probably charge quite a lot of money for that, wouldn't you? It would probably be a £100 necklace. It's ruby. If you're seeing it in a boutique, I don't think you would see it any less than £100. Absolutely not. And like Hannah was saying to you earlier, be competitive. Don't sell yourself short. These are rubies. I don't know whether I'd use gold or silver wire. What would you use? I think gold.
I'd go gold, yeah.
But it looks great with what Sue's done with the silver as well. But which is what's made me doubt myself.
Personal preference, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Sterling silver would always be good. Maybe she's done that. Maybe she's used solid sterling silver, and I wouldn't blame her if she had. I think if you are using genuine precious gemstones, do go down that road. Now, I'm not going to give you these both for £20. If I was giving you them both for £30 and you were shopping elsewhere, you'd snap them up. You are going to pay not £30 per strand. You are not going to pay £20 per strand. You're going to pay a very ridiculous. In fact, normally they're great at just $14.95. Now, these are rubies, so I do each. So I do think that's a great price tag already. We're going to give you a deal that means you buy one and you get another for £7. This is genuine ruby at just £21.95. We could be giving you this for so much more. Ordinarily at $14.95, that's wonderful. You are getting 2 for £21.95. There are stacks and stacks of you buying this one. We've got Jane. Oh, Janet in Surrey's bought 2 of these. Well, do you know what? I would multi-buy these for £44. You're getting 4 strands of rubies, massive carat weight. It's wonderful, isn't it? Really wonderful. There is a queue on the phone lines. If you're joining the tail end of it, please bear with it. Jane and Carol and Marion and Christine and Mary and Pat and Gillian and Janet and Alice and Amanda and Margaret Asha, you're there. Carol, Dorothy, Patricia, Nicolette, hello to you again. Emma, Jill, Shirley. Daryl's bought 2 of these. Well done. Dorothy, you've got yours. Over half of the stock has now been allocated. You're going to have to act fast. We had less than 50 of these. Make sure you are clicking that checkout basket if you're shopping with us online. If you don't check it out, you will miss out. It's not, you can't hesitate for a minute if you want something desperately, because that's when we see on the Facebook and people coming through after the show, everybody saying, I missed out, I checked out my basket. Literally, if you leave it 5 minutes, it is not guaranteed. £21.95. Right now there is availability, so you've got to be quick. ZTG C08 is your C01. Elizabeth and Lynette, hello to you. Heather and Karen, hello to you. Christina and Nicholas. Alexandra, hello to you. It's great to have you on board. Duncan, you're here. We've got quite a few chaps actually buying this one. Perhaps you're going to create something for your lovely ladies. Sandra, you're there. Denise in Essex. By the way, we're in single figures. You need to be quick. Celia, hello to you. Sandra, hello to you. Loads of you there. Now, literally, we've got about 4 of these left. They are going to sell out. Well done to you. Now, I've shown you throughout the show today these beautiful yellow citrine drops. Have a look at these. The gemstone of happiness. I'm pretty sure that this is citrine, but we're calling it yellow quartz. Could you ring Hannah Oxbury and ask her? Thank you. Now, these are going to add that splash of sunshine to your designs. They've just got such happiness about them, and I love a plump drop. I think these have got such immense sparkle. They're going to look so gorgeous dropping from an earring at the center of a stamen flower. These are just perfect for making those floral brooches out of. Would you use them individually? Would you use one of these as a pendant? Because I think you'd get the striking look. Head pin through the bottom of these, wrap loop at the top, pendant, let it drop to about here. Beautiful, so elegant. Now, I love the way you've got all the faceting around the edge, because not only do you get this glorious colour, but you also get that fabulous lustre. These are almost glowing golden, like the sunbeam that just peeks through your curtain the first thing in the morning on a bright sunny day. And they are making me smile. They are making me think of springtime and summertime, and think about the springtime and summertime gemstones that you're going to place next to these. Have a look at putting some rose quartz next to them and just searching around. Oh, do you know what would look nice with these? The calla lilies. Have you got those? I mean, what a striking combination. And it is you think about an English country garden, the roses and the butterflies we're hearing, the lawnmowers going, aren't we? We're smelling the fresh smell of grass, and we're seeing that beautiful sunshine that it doesn't feel like we've seen in a long time. All of these memories come flooding back when you see a beautiful sunny strand like this. Now, they're all uniform at 18 by 12. But I think these are just a must-have, aren't they, for your collection? I don't think there's anybody that doesn't have a little smile on their face when they see some yellow. One of these is a pendant. Do you love the fact that there's so many different tones running through this strand? I love that. I love that you haven't just got one kind of yellow. You've got clarity there. You've got softness there. Now, we're calling this yellow quartz. If I had to bet money, I'd say it was citrine. What about you, Hannah?
It does look like citrine, but it could just
Citrine's from the quartz family, though, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's.
Was it from the beryl family? No, it's from the quartz family.
It's quartz, yeah.
Yeah.
So it might just be a particular colour grade or something like that.
I don't know. I would put money on that, but we'll ask Hannah Oxbury. She's not answering the phone at the moment. Now, as it is, well, if it was citrine, we'd probably be paying a higher price for it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But you're getting this for just £17.95. I think there is so much you could do with these, and I know you're loving these like I am too. OMG! Oh no, QMG. P71 is your item code. Loads of you there for this, and it is so fabulous to have your company. Let me know what you're going to do with these. Don't forget to send us in your text messages. We will be reading those out momentarily. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. If you're dialing from your UK landline, you can, of course, do it the Webby way. As always, by checking out baskets, use your debit card or your credit card, and everybody receives a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. At £17.95, you are getting such wonderful, wonderful value. So well done to each and every one of you. Reams of you there. Earrings for you, Han?
Yeah, I think so. Earrings or a drop necklace.
Yeah.
Or perhaps a set.
Me too. Or a big flower with these as a stamen. Loads of them. Be gorgeous. If I was as talented as Rachel Norris. I think in my head I'm a lot more talented than I actually am.
Practice makes perfect.
Indeed. Or just following DVDs by the actual second. If I work like a machine like that, I'm much better. Working off my own back, I'm not so good. Now, if you want those, there are just a few left, so please hurry for them. Now, let me just pop this out of the way, and let's do some amethyst hexagonies. These are pretty, aren't they? And if you are going to think about doing a bit of a Wimbledon collection, can he win it for us again?
Yes.
It's a lot of pressure.
It is.
Well, let's all wear purple and green in anticipation.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Maybe we could do. It's such a Wimbledon combo, isn't it? Or maybe it's probably the more green onyx, actually, isn't it, next to these? I love these. You love Wimbledon, Tom. Didn't you go to Wimbledon? He's been. Producer Tom. He saw Andy Murray. Sorry, I mean director. I'm not a producer, he just said, oh yeah. Look at that, see, that's so Wimbledon, isn't it? I want to eat strawberries now. Oh, we could always a good time for a strawberry, isn't it? Now these hexagons, where are you going to put them? Because I quite like the idea of a stud earring with these. I quite like the idea of the fact that these will puzzle up, butt us up against each other because of their nice sides. They're quite thick as well. Would they work with soutache if you were doing a tiny? No, actually, could you make your own pendant, I'm thinking? Like, put lots of these together in one large pendant, sew them onto your backing foundation, and then soutache around that. I'm not sure, I'll ask Linda. Look at me getting all way above my station in soutache. Linda could probably do it, I can't. Now, the colours here again, it's very tonal, this strand, so you've got all the wonderful tones that you do get with amethyst. You've got the banding in there as well. EYG P22, 150 carats, and they are 11 by 10. Coming to you at just £8.95. Hannah, what would you do with these?
Which, are they the hexagons?
The hexagonies.
Well, I quite like the idea of doing like a macrame bracelet with them. Like instead of having like a round, just a different shape.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, you know, you had your hexagons with the rounds in the middle. Would they fit in the middle of these? Yeah, they would, look.
Ah.
You could take out the rounds
in
in here.
Alternate them, yeah.
That would be cute. That would be very cute. Excuse me with this cough. £8.95 is your price tag. EYG P22, loads of you again on the phone lines for these. I've got something bright pink and fancy free for you. This next to those striking greens is great and very Bhangra, very Bollywood is what I wanted to say. Very Bollywood, these two together, aren't they? Don't you think? I love all those amazing colours on the saris. I just think they're so pretty. Now you have got the little silver balls in between each one of these. I think this is the only strand we've got that is so hot pink with the clarity. It is a bit of a shebang strand, a bit of a Nicole Shirtswinger strand, isn't it? Look at that. It's very glamorous, isn't it, Han?
Yeah.
Well, you love your really strong colours, so is this one that's going to be in your collection?
Oh, if there's any left, yes.
What do you make out of it?
I don't know, actually. I might go for a bit of a bracelet with that. You know, so with some like silver beads of some sort, spacer beads in between, and But a bit like you've got there, but more dramatic.
Nice little drop earrings as well to
Yeah.
match, maybe. Claire's saying with some really striking royal blue. I haven't got any here, actually. Would look nice, Claire. Really nice with striking blue. She's a good one, that Claire. She knows what she's on about. Now, you've got a mirror graduation going on. It's quite slight, 10 by 5 to 16 by 7, which sounds probably a little bit more dramatic than it is, on a 28 centimetre strand. HDGK03 is your item code. 0800 644 655 is the number to be dialing. Now, you need to be on the phones for these because we're going to give you a wicked price tag. Oh, these are perfect for prom jewellery.
Ah,
Who's
perfect.
creating their daughters, their nieces, their granddaughters, their best friend's daughters' prom-style jewellery? When do they graduate? June, July? They finish.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
This is definitely prom style, isn't it? Oh gosh, how amazing when they finish school and you do the big prom. I love that we do that now. We never did it in my day. Now, if you are creating prom style jewellery, if you are creating really striking, maybe colour blocking jewellery, maybe if you want that Bollywood style in your jewellery, then this one's for you. Don't forget your 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. Should be $11.95, but today, because it's January, we're going to give you a much lower price tag. In fact, the lowest price tag ever. Excuse me. At just £8.95. It will go back up to £11.95. That's if the stock doesn't run out first. $8.95 HDG K03. A 24-hour only deal, or until stocks last, whichever hits you first. 85 carats. Well done to everyone who's got these. Let us know what you're going to make with them. Don't forget all your text messages. What have you done, or what are you doing for the first time? Could be Jewellery Maker related, but it doesn't have to be. 60777 James Studio, followed by your message, or you can text us live. Go to click on here's how you text us on an actual phone, or you can come through on your website and all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Watch us live, click watch us live, and then send a message to the studio is how you do it. Loads of you there. It's great to have your company here today at Jewellery Maker. Now, I'm going to give you the ice cube. Ooh. I want to actually make a fake glass of G&T or cola or something. They're very, oh, do you know, don't they lie beautifully? I wasn't expecting them to lie this beautifully. Have a look. Never been on the day show before. Never been on air on the day show before. These lie so nicely. Because the other chunks we've got aren't as uniform as these, are they? Because they're much bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
I've never seen anything like that before.
like
Beautiful.
these.
It really does look like ice.
Does it make you thirsty? Does it make you want to put them in a glass and have a drink? Don't do that, by the way. If you're doing like sculptures or something, this would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
I think these are ace. How do we put them in our designs? Oh, that's gorgeous. It's like when the sea goes against the rocks, isn't it? Look at that. Do you know what these would look nice with? Oh, I love it. Tell me what you do with these hands.
Well, I quite like them the way you've got them as a bracelet there.
I think so too.
But also, I mean, that, like the talk bracelet that I'm going to show you in a minute, like with some chunky wire work or something wrapped around them, that could be quite dramatic as well.
I think
it would go with anything then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking wire. What about if you've got Laura Binding's cuff and bracelet DVD? You'll like this cuff and bangle.
Yeah, they look great in a cuff bracelet.
Yeah, they would. Actually, you could use them individually as your feature, or you could put them all together. These lie better than any of the rough cut clear quartz I've ever seen, ever. No, they have got a rough. They're not uncomfortable. Kim's just said, are they rough or are they smooth to feel? Do you know, my first initial thought when I put these on was, oh my gosh, these are way more comfortable than they look. And they sit better than I thought they would. And that's in all honesty. Yeah, they're flat. And do you know what? These are great for soutache because you've got the, I know I keep mentioning soutache, but you've got that nice thick edge there, haven't you? So you could go around it with your, you normally think about rounds with soutache, but this would be quite nice on the square, wouldn't it? So if you're competitive with your soutache, it's nice to do something different. Great with your woolly jumpers, but also with your maxi dresses. So add that sort of splash of ice in the summertime, keep things cool. if we're lucky enough to be blessed with at least one hot day. Do you think? I think we will.
Yeah.
I think we will. What did you say, Kim? Kim had a good idea. Different coloured thread, well, you'd see it through there, wouldn't you? Or wire, see the different coloured wires as well. 270 carats of clear quartz graduated rough squares. Loads of you buying this one already. Let's give you the price tag because there's loads of you. Geraldine, you bought 2 of these on the website. Congratulations to you. Rosalie, you're there as well. Lovely to have you from Tyne and Wear. Mariana from Belfast. Pauline. Amanda, you're there. Nicholas, you're there. Tracy, Claire, Corinne. Harry-Ann, is that say? Marion, sorry. Vanda, you're there. Oh, from Gloucestershire. Alice Hudson, you're there. And Margaret, you're there. Lots of new callers as well. Carol, hello to you. Tina, hello to you. All of these for just £8.45. I'm sure you want me to count them. What about cufflinks? I just like the way I'm slapping my wrist to remind me of what the word is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. Perfect for cufflinks. £8.45. A snip of the price tag that I think you thought you were going to get. How much is that each, Kim? 70p. There's 3 Carols buying this one. So well done to you. Well done to all of you Carols. Kathleen from Perth, you're there as well, and Kinross. Patricia from Somerset. Oh, lovely. Wouldn't it be lovely to be in Perth or Somerset, actually? Linda from Bristol, you're there. Absolutely stacks of you. Anita from County Durham and Angela. Claire and Corinne. I've said Corinne already, haven't I? Absolutely stacks. Tina's bought 2 of these. Jenny from Lanarkshire. Hello to you. Helen from Gwynedd, you're there. You were with us yesterday. Remember, it's 1 P&P all day. Once you've got an open basket, keep on stocking up. £8.45. Now it's time for our next kit launch. Is this the last kit of the day? We've done 3 kits already. Wow. Oh, and we got a challenge kit, don't forget. Now, another one with lots of gorgeous wire in it. You've got 2 strands again in this kit. Let me just pop these back, shall I? This is gorgeous, all this green, isn't it? It's coming up for you after the kit, by the way. It will go really nicely with this kit. Now, essentially, you have actually got 3 strands here if you think about it, because you've got the rounds in the centre, the flat coins in the centre of the shell. Let me just pop all this out of the way, sorry. Now, you are getting stacks of wire in this kit. Now, you've got corner drilled squares of aventurine, really full of texture. Now this is where Hannah's gone all out with the wire, and you're going to love the designs. Do you remember that bracelet that Hannah created? She did it with this kit. And I think apparently we've had quite a lot of comments on that already. 1.25 wire. Now you're very lucky to get that in a kit, Hannah.
Yes.
I've not seen any other designs of that in a kit before.
I was let loose, you see, and I was allowed to pick some of the things that went in it. So
I tell you,
I've never used it before, and I'm in the challenge myself mode at the moment. So
good girl.
I keep throwing all sorts of things in there. See what I can make.
1.25. Did you love it?
I absolutely loved it. I've never used it on anything before, and it's so strong, but it's still quite malleable. So
it's surprisingly malleable,
more
actually.
than you'd expect it to be. So it means you can actually do all kinds of intricate work with it.
I agree with that. Now you're also getting 4 intricate work to and for Weaveworks 0.25 wire as well. 100 metres of that. So you've got 110 metres in total of wire. You've got all your beading materials as well. Your monofilament, your elastic and your beading wire. And you've got rose gold on solid sterling silver findings. You've got 43 in total, including the chain, the eye pins, the head pins, the top glass, 2 pairs of shepherdie hooks. You've got your crimp beads, shepherdie hooks, your crimp bead covers, and your lobster claw clasp and open jump rings. Loads of you there, YVG C72. Sorry, jewellery makers, full of cold. Get this kit in your life. I can't wait to get over and see exactly what Hans made. You should be paying over £50 for this. We're going to give it to you for 24, but we know you're only shopping for January sales prices, so we're going to bring that price tag down. Don't forget that the gold findings on their own are $14.95. How about in that case you pay just £11 for your kit? For the rest of your kit, including that wire, $21.95. You are very, very much in for this one on the phone lines. Well done to you. You're getting incredible value. If you tot everything up on our website, this will cost you over £50. With a 30-day money-back guarantee, with hordes of inspiration from the wonderful Hannah, with a free tutorial DVD and step-by-step book with your first purchase. Absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain by picking up the phone and dialing. £21.95. A lot of the place, if you go in the January sales and buy, you can't take it back, can you? Have you noticed that? It's a pain. It's a pain. Some of the time you can't be bothered to take it back either. But here, you know what? It's no quibble. We're not even going to ask, because you know when you go to a shop, you think, I'm going to have to explain why this doesn't fit my big bottom or something like that. You know, you don't have to do that here at Jewellery Maker. If you don't want it for any reason, you just simply send it back. Let's get on over. Enough about my big bottom. Let's get on over to the luscious Hannah and see the amazing jewellery. And I really think Hannah's pushed the boat out with this one, because this is where we saw that brand new concept in the bracelet. And I think that's something that's going to really float your boat, because I've never seen it before. Chris, it's quite simple when you look at it, what you've done.
Yeah.
But it's the whole concept of how you came. I bet you're quite proud of that after you'd finished
I was,
it.
because in all honesty, it was just sort of an experiment, and then it was a case of I really didn't like it until I'd finished it, and then I thought, well, I'm just going to keep going because I've got this far and just see, you know, like give it a chance. And then when I'd finished it, I thought, actually, yeah, I quite like that.
I can't believe you didn't like it at first. I love this. I think your use of wire here is wonderful, and I love how you've banded these together. Now, is it Alison that does this with the swirls and the banding? Because it's very beautiful.
That's where I've been, well, I've got my inspiration from her the other day, and I just thought I really liked the concept, but I wanted to put it into jewellery rather than into sculpture.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what kicked me off, really. So that's why I went for the chunky wire, and then a thinner wire as a binding. Yeah, and I've ended up with that.
Two pairs. I really like the wire workings. They're so simple.
Yeah, no, it's just anybody could do it, but you just need to, you know, have a go.
A little tap with the chase hammer here.
I was just using flat nose pliers, really.
Oh, you work hardened with your pliers.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
So, I'm not sure if it actually works as work hardening, but it
does. It
kind of gives you that little.
It does.
Mottled effect.
Yeah, and I love how you've done this.
Lariat style choker, yeah.
So you could put it as far up or as low down as you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's
pretty.
It's quite a short one, so that's why it's a choker. But because it's not too heavy, you wouldn't strangle you.
So pretty. I really like that. Now you're going to give us a demo on the bracelet. Yeah. Lots of people have been asking about the bracelet. Okay. Where do I start?
Well, I've tried to work out roughly how many of these lovely little shells it would take to go around my wrist, and in my case it's about 10. So, you know, like that will differ depending on who it's for. And then I've just taken the 1.25 wire and taken, I started off, if I explain it, the way that I made it was I took 3 pieces of the wire.
Did you know exactly what you were going to do before you did it?
No, well I knew that I was going to try and weave in and out, but I didn't know how many pieces of wire I was going to end up with. So I think I've ended up with 6. Was it 5 or 6 pieces?
1, 2, 3. I don't know.
I think there's 6 pieces in there, and that's purely because the gap in the shell would accommodate more wire. So I thought,
so you added afterwards, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I started off with the 3, and then it was kind of there, and it's flat to start with, and then just gradually add in more to give it the substantial feeling,
it's like a basket
and then you just curl it round at the end. So yeah, it's not particularly easy to hang on to everything, but you just have to remember that 2 of your strands are always going to be going in the same direction, and 1 is always going to be going opposite that.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to watch hard here.
So, if I move everything out of the way, if you just take the first bead and you put 2 of the wires coming from underneath the wire, underneath the bead, and then poking through the top, it means your 3rd wire has to go between those 2 wires, but downwards through the bead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
and thread it on, and it all kind of goes everywhere until you've got a few attached. So you put them like that and kind of clamp them down, and then you do the opposite. So the 2 wires that are now coming through the top of the bead need to go down through the next bead.
Okay.
So what I do, try and clamp hold of it, is just pop that on like that so that they're going downwards, and then the wire at the bottom has to come up through the bead but also through the middle of those 2 wires.
Okay.
It's quite hard to hold it and show you at the same time. If I go like this, oops, hang on, that way round, can I get hold of it? Not a great one to demo, but you kind of get the idea. It pops up like that, and then you just push the gemstones together, or the shell in this case together, and then flatten the wire down. Can you see that? Is that making sense?
Yeah, perfect sense. Perfect.
Okay, and then you can just keep filtering them along so that you've got more space either end.
Sorry, Anna.
And do that. So if I do one more, so now we've got the 2 wires that are coming down the bottom there, and then one out the top. So those 2 have to come up through underneath this one, like that, and then this top wire needs to go through from the top down, but also between the 2 wires that have come through the bottom there.
Okay.
And then push them along, and it does take a bit of
now it's knitting together.
It's
yes.
a bit of wriggling around, but you start to develop the pattern like that.
It's more malleable than you think that.
Yeah, and you do just keep fiddling around with it, and you keep doing that. And then basically when you've got all of your 10 on, you then take another piece, I don't know what I've done with it, and then you just follow the pattern and add in. So for this first one here, I've got the 2 wires coming up from underneath and the one going down. So I'm going to put this one going down as well, because it's the next one in the pattern.
Aha!
So it goes under there, and then it's literally a case of weaving it, and you sometimes need your pliers to help you pull the wire through. And just keep weaving it up and over, and then you just keep building up until you've got all 6 of your wires.
Like that. I quite like it like that though as well.
Yeah, you could do it like that. The other thing I did was take the flat nose pliers or chain nose pliers and just sort of squidge these together so that they sit neatly.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the end, you've got all these funny straggly bits. Don't worry too much about cutting them off. Just make sure that they sort of
feature out of them.
Make sure they kind of cross over a bit so that they're actually clamping that last stone in place, or the last shell in place. And then just make lots of spirals. So I just use round nose pliers to start it off.
So just make your loop with your round nose at the top of the round nose pliers.
Yep, like that. And then to get this sort of hammered effect, I've just used the flat nose pliers to make the spirals with, rather than using, you know, the silicone coated ones, which will soften it. And it doesn't really matter how much you clamp it, because if you want the sort of the burnished hammered look, the more you clamp it, the more it looks like that.
Yeah.
So once you've got them like that, because they're malleable, you can just put them anywhere you like. So as long as they cross over and secure everything in place, then you're onto a winner. So if I just curl that,
Sorry.
That's a really short one, so I'm just going to curl that one back under itself, like that. Clamp it, oops, can't get hold of it. Clamp it down and just move them around, and that's kind of the principle. So these ones, quite long ones, like that. In fact, I might even do it with my fingers a little bit.
Do you know, a lot of jewellery makers do that, get their hands in there, don't they?
Yeah.
I know Gemma does it a lot, and Karen Crawford quite often use their fingers.
Sometimes, like, the best tool is your hands, really, because, you know, it's just, you can really feel everything.
Yeah.
And then rather than worrying about whether you're using the tool correctly, you just use your hands, and it kind of does what you want it to.
Yeah.
So there's a really big spiral, but like, if you didn't want them that big, you know, you just cut a piece off the end. So I'm just going to twist that round so it's more secure. and twist it into place. So you end up with a thing at the end.
Perfect.
Like that. And then when you've got them all threaded on and then the ends are all clamped, you just sort of bend it.
How perfect
Like that.
is that?
So really easy, just bend it into shape. And then you end up with a little torque bracelet.
Fabulous.
Like that.
See, just wonderful. I love this, that we're seeing a brand new technique that we've never seen before. Well, I've certainly not seen it before. At just $21.95, this kit is extremely low price for what you're getting for your money. Thank you so much, Hannah. I'm going to go, don't forget, it should be almost £50. I'm going to go over and give to you a bundle that is going to go so beautifully together with this kit. So we're going to go on over. Thank you, okay. Hannah, and have a look at some Amazonite. I do keep giving you this. Now, we've only got 100 of these and they are going mega January low. You know what that means. I have got for you Amazonite-tastic deal. I have got lots of different, how many strands into 4 different strands in total, haven't I? Of the Amazonite. 2 of each, so 4 different strands, four separate strands in total. Of the Amazonite, you've got Russian Amazonite, and then you've got Peruvian Amazonite as well, so the different shades. Now, any chip and nugget fans are gonna gotta have this. If you've never used chip and nuggets before, go and check out Mark's DVD. It's only £4.95. You are getting 4 for a mega deal. 250 carats in each strand, so you've got 1,000 carats altogether. WZGC54, they are all, I can confirm, double strands. Now, you're all stacking up on the phone lines now, but you must get yourself on the website as well. Think about your memory wire bracelets with these. Think about just a simple over-the-head long necklace for your maxi dresses with these. Think about how Mark uses chips and nuggets to add texture, but think about Sheila's designs with chips and nuggets as well. She's really great at those wonderful textured bracelets. Thinking about bubble bracelets as well. Fabulous. When you want to add texture. Could they be bridal? Yes, mother of the bride, I think. Loads of you there already. It's great to have you on board. I think you might want to multi-buy on the deal I'm going to give you, but don't forget there are, well, now way less than 100 of these. You do have to act fast. I'm going to give you a price like so many of you are reaming in there, and I'll let you know about stock because these are going to go limited very quickly. 4 strands. 4 strands. Technically 8 because they're double strands for £7.95. This is incredible. Less than £2 per strand. Things like this should not happen, but they are now. Stephanie, well done to you. Don't forget to multi-buy. Definitely worthwhile. Mark Smith, is that you, sir? Janet, you're there. Barb, you're there. Jeanette, you're there. Lynn and Nesta and Marilyn and Patricia and Carol and Helen and Catherine's bought 2 of these from Cambridgeshire. Well done to you. Margaret and Angus, she's bought 2 of these as well. Rita and Jenny and Claire and Elizabeth and Susan and Shona and Christine and Veronica. Over half the stock's gone. Jackie, you're there. Joanne, you're there. Kathleen, you're there. Alexandra, you're there. Jane and Andrea, you're there. Justine and Emma, you're there. Brian, lots of chaps buying today. Michael, you're there as well. Another Jenny. David, you're there. Catherine in Cambridgeshire. Oh, I've said that already because she's bought 2. Helen in Gwynedd, you've bought 2 of these as well. £7.95. Definitely worth multi-buying. Absolutely. Leanne in Devon, you're there. Sally in Cambridgeshire, you're there. Oh my gosh, there are so many of you here. We are approaching just 20 of these left. You've got to be quick. Diana, well done. Cynthia, well done. You know what, Hannah? Chips and nuggets, I think no matter what you do, whether it's just beading, whether it's macrame, whether you do bridal, whether you do classic pieces, there is a place for these little chips in all your pieces.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. If you need like a filler, almost, I mean, you can use them as spacer beads, you can use them as a feature. You know, like they're very beautiful in their own right. So it's just, you can't go wrong, and you get so many of them per strand, don't you? So
absolutely. Sorry, I coughed over you then. I can't.
That's all right.
I coughed over your sentence. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to control this wretched cough. WZGC54. Amazonite. Overload. Absolutely stacks of you there. Huge congratulations to each and every one of you. Angie, you've bought 2 of these at just $7.95. You're getting a great deal. Huge congratulations. Oh, let us know what you're going to do with them. Please don't forget to keep it interactive. $7.95. Let us know what you're doing for the first time today. Just like Hannah, for the first time, dropped William off. He's fine. You'd have your mothery senses if he wasn't. Does look like those are about to sell out. Now, let me give you a rewind on, what was it? 'Cause you know what I'm like, I haven't put it back in. What should I do with that? Oh, I think Amelia's got that. In copper wire and jump rings, Amelia's coming to get it. She went, ooh. The copper wire and the jump rings. Oh, I'm sorry, I have got it. You got up out of your chair for no reason. I'm ill, you can't hit me. It's like when it's my birthday, you can't hit. I'm ill, it's my birthday, you can't hit me. She came at me like that. I'm sorry. I'm good. Are you all right? Because you were poorly not long ago as well.
I'm over that now.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
You had flu, proper flu, didn't you?
I did.
After the flu jab.
Yeah, I know.
Told you, didn't I?
It's too big.
I don't know. Anyway, well, thank God I did have the jab, eh? Because if you'd had the other flu, you'd have been. We won't go there. Now, let's give you the deal on jump rings and copper wire that we gave you earlier. A little recap because it was very cheeky. Don't forget, 1P&P all day long. 300 jump rings of different diameters in total. Kim's just telling me it's probably one of the most popular deals of the day so far. On the inner dimension, 6.7. Hang on a minute, let me make sure I'm getting this right for you. Yeah. Inner dimension 6.7, outer dimension 9.1, you've got 100 of those. Inner 5, outer 7.4, 100 of those. Inner 4.1, outer 6.5, 100 of those. You've got 10 meters of 0.6, 10 meters of 1.5, and 10 meters of 1.25. Oh, all our favorite gauges. You can make so much chainmail. You should be, do you know what? £22 just for the wire is fine, isn't it? Well, you could pay that just for the wire, or you could come in on this deal and pay less for the wire and get these for free. It makes 0 sense, but every amount of sense for you to pick up the phone right now and dial. It's just $17.95. You're getting this for less than you get the wire, and you're getting 300 jump rings for free. When do you ever walk into a shop and they say you can pay less for that and get some stuff for free? Or you can buy them all. It just doesn't happen. Here at Jewellery Maker, Kim is Bonkers and Bananas. DUG C76, the Copper Collection. If you're inspired by the wonderful Debbie Bolford, then this is a great one for you, because Debbie's not only wonderful at polymer clay, she's inspired me no end polymer clay wise, but she's also great at chainmail and a lovely lady, by the way. We all love her, don't we, Claire? And everyone. Everyone. Not just Claire. You love her, don't you?
I do, yeah.
We all love her. And she's all like mothering and lovely when you come in. She gives you like cough sweets.
She looks
and stuff.
after everyone, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah.
I love Debbie Bolford. $17.95. I'm going to wear a Team Bolford t-shirt tomorrow.
Aww.
No, I'm not going to go that far. I've got my wax white cone t-shirt, but I'm not allowed to wear it until we got the wax white cone in stock. It's not in stock. Have you seen my wax white cone? Hands off. Kim's tried to steal it. I almost want to wear it to bed. You know, that's how much I love it. I'm like, you know that Frankie says, relax. That's been binned now for Wags Wycone. I'm on Team Wag. Now, I am going to go and have another wonderful look at your designs in the Wall of Fame. Welcome back. I'm going to give you 3 because I'm losing my voice.
Okay, this is number 49. It says, hi JM team, my wall of fame this week is a 2-strand necklace using a variety of gems including mookaite, tiger's iron, golden shell, etc. with a feature bead, in brackets recycled, and bronze findings. Hope you have brighter weather today than we do in Somerset at the present. From Frances.
Oh, Frances Pankowitz, gorgeous.
Pankowitz, there you go.
She's used mookaite there, sorry. Sounds pathetic.
She's dying. She's
I'm
dying.
not. It's just this stupid voice. So amazing. Who needs words anyway? Look at this.
That is stunning, isn't it?
So, sometimes it's just mind-blowing.
I love it. I love it. I love all the pictures.
You've obviously got the Fabulous Finds DVD, number 50. You're wonderful, from Wendy in a workshop. I wonder if that's Wendy that's buying lots today. Sorry, Wendy. Looking forward to buying lots of goodies from Jewellery Maker in 2014. I love the guest designers and their makes, Laura Binding and Gemma Crow, outstanding, and I would like to congratulate Gemma on achieving her award. I would like to enter this pendant earring set that I have made using agate gold beads and gold plated wire. I made the chain links myself after watching Laura Binding's demo on Jewellery Maker. They were very easy to make and I think they add interest to the set. I would encourage everyone to have a go at the links. Sorry, I tried to hold out for a second. Good luck to all the JMers who have sent entries. Take care. From Wendy Works Up. Thank you, Wendy, my darling. You're number 30 and you're just wonderful.
This one's number 48 and it's from Pauline Davis and it says it's a wired flower necklace using 2 different gauge wires and beads for my stash. The gizmo wire to finish off the necklace. First time on entering the Wall of Fame. Love the show and keep up the good work. I like that, the little flowers there.
I love it. I think
Brilliant.
it's amazing. Check this out.
Oh, wow, this is soutache, isn't it?
It's amazing.
That's lovely.
Look, is that gold soutache cord or is it chain? Oh.
I don't know if that's chain, that's really
Oh,
impressive.
it's stuck. Don't get too close to me because I don't want you to get my germs. That's why I went, when he came near me. I thought the last thing I wanted is to make your little boy poorly. Hi all at James from Carol Walker. Carol, you're a genius. I've been tucked up in bed with a cold. Carol, oh, did I give it to you through the screen? I'm sorry. So I thought I would send my WAF entry of a necklace that I made for my mum. It has been made with black agate and black striped agate with gold pyrite and coated onyx, all from Jewellery Maker, of course. This is just my 2nd attempt. See, Anna, imagine. I'm telling you, and my mum loves it. So I'm now busy making a matching pair of earrings, getting loads of inspiration from Jewellery Maker. Oh, Carol, do you know what? I love this. I think you're amazing. I'd love to know what you did with that. I just think that is so beautiful.
I've got to have a go at that, haven't I?
It just looks.
It looks impressive, it really does.
Doesn't it?
So this is number 51 from Carol Carter and it says, hi JM, this is my latest entry for the Wall of Fame. It's Viking weave with the gemstone pendant. All beads from a bead scoop. Love the new format. Love all the designers and presenters. Happy New Year to all at JM. Emma in Derby. Oh, it says we've got Carol Carter at the top and we've got Emma in Derby, so...
Oh, maybe I've done... This is... Yeah, oh, it's confusing. I don't know why.
well.
We printed them off and that's why it's gone... Brum, brum, brum.
Well, I think it's actually from Emma then.
Yeah, I think it's
Emma
from
and Darren.
Emma, unless she's used someone else's. Anyway.
Actually, if I put that up to there, it looks like I'm wearing it. It goes in my outfit.
We should do that. Now, you all know that we've got a brand new concept for the show and the wonderfully beautiful Debbie Bolford, actually. We were just talking, just saw her in there, thought she must be doing the late show, so we get the afternoon show. We're going to give you a little bit more information on the new show's format. Before we do that, I need to remind you that the pink sapphire that you've all been asking for is coming up after the break.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy to follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
As we're giving you great savings in our January clearance, why not pass that saving on by adding a small donation to a charitable cause? Collectively, the Genuine Gemstone Company are cycling 24 hours a day for 31 days, equaling the distance from our studios in Redditch, England, to Arusha in Tanzania, all on an exercise bike situated in our Gemstone Museum. For every £20,000 we raise, the Colourful Life Foundation will be able to build a school in the Arusha district. So this is your chance to give back to a community that provides us with so many beautiful gemstones, and hopefully help us break a Guinness World Record in the process. 100% of every donation goes to the cause, so call our friendly help team to add a donation to your order today.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Tune in to the Miss It Miss Out show every day between 5 and 9 p.m. for our New Year's sale. We'll be going to low prices that you won't want to miss. All stock must go. The New Year's sale. Miss it and you'll miss out.
Beautiful pink sapphires. There is nothing like creating with a precious gemstone. And when you're using sapphire, you have got that clarity. Not in all sapphires, in fairness, but particularly in this one. This strand boasts some of the most wonderful clarity we've seen here. These beautiful ovals are just going to add so much to your design. You have got incredible colour. You have got fabulous clarity. Have a look at the graduations and think about how they're going to fit into your designs. Think about how these are going to wonderfully cascade in a pair of gorgeous waterfall earrings. Are you going to set these into your silver clay? If you make your own bezel, you can pop them into the silver clay, can't you, afterwards? A pair of stud earrings. You could make your own little bezels, perhaps out of polymer clay, perhaps out of your resins. But I would be tempted to go down that precious metal road with these. I would. You've got 20 carats. Let's think about how wonderful it is just to have 1 carat of a precious gemstone. A 1 carat diamond. Well, we all know that's a big carat weight. If you get this in your collection, you're going to start thinking high end. You're going to start creating those beautiful romantic pieces. Perhaps it's always been an ambition of yours to have your jewellery valued. If that is an ambition you have, get yourselves on the phone line now. Use your sterling silver and your 9 carat gold with these. There are lots of you. Janet in Surrey on the website has already bought 2 of these. There are lots of you stacking up on the website right now and putting these into your baskets. Make sure you check them out straight away. I'm going to give you a price tag that I think is going to blow your socks off. Remember, you are getting a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything. So if it's the first time that you've ever bought a precious gemstone strand from us here at Jewellery Maker, you're backed up with that money-back guarantee. Don't forget that we have so much inspiration from our wonderful guest designers here at Jewellery Maker. Very blessed to have Anna Osbourne with us today. Debbie Bolford's coming up for you at 1 o'clock. If you would like to take some inspiration from any of our guest designers, please contact them via Facebook. Now, think along the lines of Rachel Norris here, using precious gemstone centres. Think about creating perhaps that perfect piece of jewellery for your daughter, for your best friend, in sapphire. Now, sapphires are precious to so many of us. Sapphires are used by jewellers. Strands like this are jewellers' strands, are they not? Would you put this with aquamarine? Would you put these with some blue sapphire? Maybe with the diamonds that you bought over the last couple of weeks. I think it's a perfect thing to do. I don't want you to miss out. Not many of these were ever made. How many have we got left now, Kim? We have about 100 of these left. So you do need to be quick, because that's what I'm seeing right now on my screens is a web sales, because I haven't given you the price tag on the telephone lines yet. And so my advice to you, my darling jewellery makers, because I don't want you to miss out, is to get on the phone lines quickly, really quickly. I don't want you to miss out on this. And if you do, you won't forget it. How much money could you ask for a pair of stud sapphire earrings? Could you charge 20, 30 pounds with just one sapphire, maybe 2 sapphires in each ear? Would you use your post-backed earrings, or would these be studs? Would you just let them drop ever such a little? Or would you go all out and use lots of these in one piece? Let us know what you're going to do with your pink sapphire strand. Without further ado, it's time to give you your price tag. You're shopping on the phone lines. All of this for under £40, and majorly. A huge smile on all of our faces to know that we can own sapphire of such incredible clarity, incredible quality, at an incredible value of just £19. No wonder you're multi-buying this strand on the website. Trudy, you've bought 2. Carol, you've bought 2. Janet, you've bought 2. Rebecca, you've bought 2. There are so many of you there. George, you're there. Elizabeth, literally there are so many of you there. Maybe you're buying this as a jeweller. Hannah, to use gemstones like this, when we first start jewellery making, we don't imagine using strands of first-hand strands of sapphire, do we?
Well, no, because I suppose it's one of those prestigious gems, isn't it? You don't imagine that you can get that in a bead form to then make beaded jewellery with, but the fact that it's there, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? You know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look at how many people are on the phone lines. Look at our
crazy,
screens.
isn't it?
Absolutely lovely to see you all. Elizabeth, you've bought 2, and I cannot blame you. Sylvia and Gail and Heather and Evelyn, Nicholas, you're in for this one. So a couple of gentlemen buyers here this afternoon. It's lovely to have you. Wynne, you're there. Jill, you're there. Wendy from Devon, you're there. Sylvia, you've bought 2 of these as well. Or is that 2? Oh no, it's 2 Sylvia. Sorry, one from Avon and one from Merseyside. Alexandra, you're there. Elaine in Yorkshire, you're there. Alice in Yorkshire, you're there. Jacqueline in the west of Sussex, you're there. There's lots and lots of you there. Joan, you're there. Oh my gosh, too many names to read out. Lots of you buying more than one of these. And £19.95 to own sapphires, to have sapphires, to work with sapphires is such an incredible treat, isn't it? WZJN08 is your item code. Let us know what you're going to do with these. Please don't forget that we are having a bit of a text off this afternoon. So let us know what you're doing for the first time today. Text through the studio. You can do it by watching us live on the website and then sending a message to, there's a little thing saying send a message, or you can do it the conventional way with your mobile phone. The text number is 60777. You write the word JM Studio, all one word, followed by your message. If you don't write that, it won't come through, so please include that in your message, or we'll read those out momentarily. Now, we're going to go to Where is my tiger's eye? Right in front of me. Give you a recap on your tiger's eye. Now there's not many of these left, so you are going to have to be quite quick. We price slash this tiger's eye down to a low price tag. They're your calla lily beads, back in stock today for the first time in a very long time. I have got for you those wonderful rich caramel colours. I've got so many fabulous shapes to give to you. Over half of the stock's gone since the first time we showed it today, so let's give you another opportunity. Perhaps you have just tuned in. Maybe you've got an open basket. Maybe you're thinking, I'm going to add those because I've never used them before. Hannah, what would you say to anybody about using shapes that you've never used before?
Well, just don't be afraid of them, because I mean you can always take everything apart again. If you don't like it, start again. So yeah, have a go.
I always think you create things that you never would have created had you not have given something a go.
Yeah, completely.
Same in life, you know. If you don't try something, you will never know, will you? Look at the way you get those fabulous caramel tones and those wonderful deep rich tones at the bottom, like an upside down caramel pudding these remind me of, which is so yummy, aren't they? Yellow tiger's eye, very good quality indeed. EGG P84 is your item code. These calla lily beads are 27 by 14 on the uniform, so they're all exactly the same size, so you can create that lovely bouquet. You can sorry, I'm so sorry. You can create lots with this shape. $180 carats. I am so sorry about my cough. I could not. I'm so sorry. I know how annoying it must be for everybody listening at home to me coughing. It sounds like we're in some kind of sick bay here, doesn't it? Jewellery Maker. Kim's sneezing, and I've got, not that you can hear Kim sneezing, because you can't. They probably can. Have a look. Yeah, I've got the loudest sneeze in the world. Have a look at these. Do you think they're going to let us out the building? We should have those sprays.
Quarantine, we won't be allowed to go.
Like when it was foot and mouth, we should go through those. Remember that? You probably didn't have it in the city, did you? You don't remember that? I don't remember what I'm talking about. You know, if you lived in the countryside. EGG P84, 180 carats of gorgeous yellow tiger's eye. Coming to you, remember, over half of the stock's gone at just £6.45. What was the original price again? It was £8.95, wasn't it? Yeah, £8 and 95 pence, your original price tag. So £6 and 45 pence. You're getting the very best deal possible. Look at that chatoyancy, isn't it fantastic? Just gorgeous. You're loving these again. Don't forget, over the half of the stock has already gone and been allocated. 1 or 2 ways in which you can come and grab these gorgeous gemstones. On the phone lines, 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. You can get involved on the website as well, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Have a look at the rose quartz version. Now, your calla lilies, we did see earlier, and I don't know if Amelia, would you be as kind as to pass me the little, thank you, my lovely, with the rose quartz. Laura binding previously made, well, actually quite a long time ago. And don't forget, these are back in stock. I don't think we've had them back in stock in the rose quartz since Laura binding did this. So many of you inspired. And don't forget, a lot of you are creating now your spring summer pieces. And if that's the case, you are starting to do those blossoming bouquets. I think these just hang so beautifully. They're ever so pretty, aren't they? Now think about taking advantage of the fact that you've got drill holes through the centre. You can put a little pearly in the middle there. You can use these in so many different ways. I love the shape. They can go in a spray, on a tiara. What about a wedding fascinator? What about an ascot style fascinator with these? Create a huge bouquet in a fascinator. MBG P22. Now these went even lower in price tag than the tiger's eye. And they shouldn't have gone this low, but they did. It's all Kim's fault. £5.45 is your price tag today. MVG P22, they're 28 by 13 millimeters on the uniform. I have so many multi-buyers. Felicity, you've bought 2. Karen, I'm just looking up at your names and there's so many of you. George, you've bought 2. Karen, you've bought 2. Felicity, you've bought 2. Susan's bought 4. Patricia's bought 2. Michael's bought 2. Anna, Marion and Beryl have bought 2. Gosh, even, I mean, there are that many of you. I can't possibly read out all of your names, but seriously, what a great deal you're getting here. Whether you're using these individually, whether you're making a big bouquet out of them, whether they're going in earrings, whether they're pendants, whatever you're doing with these, you're getting great value. Beryl, Sylvia, sorry, you bought 2. I said Beryl already. Jasmine's bought 2. So many of you shopping with us today. You've got your 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. Never forget that. And don't forget, if you are shopping with us for the first time, you get a free tutorial DVD that is step by step, because a lot of the terminology of jewellery making can be a bit of a foreign language. Jump rings and crimp beads and things like that. I mean, it's a complete foreign language. If you're worried about that, please don't be, because when you buy your first order with us, we check on our system and automatically, for free, you will get a DVD. It takes you step by step by step, all of the simple processes of jewellery making. You also get a book that does the same. It's not just the terminology though, it's also the little techniques that come with jewellery making. The beady bead, how to open and close a jump ring, how to apply a crimp bead and make a loop. There's absolutely loads of tips and hints in that DVD for you. So don't worry when you first come shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. Now, my darlings, I'm going to give to you, which kit are we going to do? Oh, we're not going to see your jewellery yet, so don't panic. We're going to give to you Hannah's challenge. I can only apologise about my sniffles and my coughs today. I'm so sorry. Now, the thing I love about this kit is these stars. That's my favourite strand, I think, out of this kit. Now, I love the way you've got the flat lustre here, and I'm a big fan of making the wish bracelet. If you haven't seen a wish bracelet, go and have a little bit of a web search on them. They're amazing, and they're a great way of, if you do sell pieces of jewellery, they're a great way of donating proceeds to charity, because you can make great, you make lots and lots of them, charge just £2 or £3, and maybe you're donating sort of 50p for every bracelet. And because you're buying in a kit, you know you're getting better value. I think it makes it more doable, doesn't it? Now, the greens in this kit are definitely lending themselves to your springtime jewellery. You've got a graduated strand of rounds of green aventurine as well. I love it. Oh yeah, we have got, I think it's in the drawer, it's a wish bracelet example to show you. It's one that Gemma Crow did on a bit of a sentimental, it's a card and it's all, I think you've seen it before. I wonder she might have taken it back. Now, you've got the shell as well. Look at that. And then you have got your top drilled petals. 4 strands, very summer, very, oh, I love the bracelet you've done. Sorry, do you know what? Hannah's made the most amazing bracelet out of this. Now, you've got the 2 cords here as well. You've got your suedette white and you've got your suedette green. And then you're going to get your chartreuse wire in 0.25. You're also going to get your beading materials, and you're also going to get your findings, which are solid sterling silver. 20 metres each on the cord, or for both? So 10 metres on each one. I'm so sorry about my cough. You found it! Now, this is a wish bracelet. Traditionally, you use stars. Gemma has made one with happiness. Now, just imagine that star in the centre to make a wish. The happiness wish bracelet. If you have a look at the top, so it says here, happiness wish bracelet with citrine, because citrine is the gemstone of happiness. Close your eyes and make a wish. Then tie this bracelet on your wrist. When it falls off As the threads wear through, that is when your wish comes true. How lovely is that? I love it. Now, if I saw that in a shop, I'd buy that and send it to my friend. You can just post it. How much would you pay a fiver for that, wouldn't you? And Gemma said they only cost like £1 to make. In the high street there. Do you know what though? There is a shopping channel selling them for £60. And I think, yeah, there is. It's one of the, you know, anyway, Mark told me about it. Not a jewellery making one, it's one that sells quite a lot of jewellery and bits and pieces and stuff like that, but they're expensive wish bracelets. I think it's because a designer guy sort of launched them, but I think they're supposed to be set up for being the next Shambhala, aren't they, the wish bracelets? Now bracelets go through trends. It does tend to be bracelets that trend, isn't it? Because you've got, if you think about it, you've got the charm bracelet trend, the macrame bracelet trend, the sweetie bracelet trend. There are more. Friendship bracelet trends, the ones that wrap around with the buttons that my daughter and all her friends are wearing. I call them the wrappy rounders. There's an actual word for them. Now, if you took the wire, the cord, and the findings, £28.80 altogether, the wire, the cord, and the findings, which is great value. But I'm going to give to you the whole kit. Not for £28.80, but for £27.95, £28 in just those elements there. You're getting the gemstones. You get absolutely stacks. Value for money is what it's all about. Sorry, I had another coffee fit there. 800 644 655 is the number to be calling, all the W's.JewelleryMaker.com if you're shopping online. Talk to everybody at home, Hannah, about how you've enjoyed this kit, where it's taken you, what's inspired you about it.
Well, I mean, I like the colour combination, but I've got so many different textiles and textures and things. It's like I don't feel like I've really done it justice yet, because there's so much you can do with it. I'm sort of dabbling, really. So yeah, it's one of those ones. It's a bit kind of endless. So you can start on one particular route and go maybe kind of earthy and use all the cords and stuff, or you can go completely opposite and use all the like beautiful gold like findings with all the pale green and everything. And it just keeps going.
Very summery. I love what you've done with this bracelet. How dare you say I've not really done anything? This is amazing. Look at that. I love your weaving techniques at the moment. I'm very much clapping you for that. How wonderful. But it's so, you'd wear that on a summer's day with a pair of jeans and a white vest and a cardi.
Yeah.
I'm imagining, oh, we've got our flip-flops on as well, haven't we? Don't forget those. Do you remember when we used to wear flip-flops? I can't wait for that weather.
Yeah.
Oh, look. How fabulous. How did you find that cord for weaving with? Was it great?
It's really nice to use, and it sits so where you put it as well. Because I think because of the nap of the suede, like it sits where you want it to. It doesn't keep trying to twist and things like that.
Yeah, I love what you've done. That crisscrossy technique again, perfect. £27.95 for Hannah's challenge kit today. We'll see the rest of the jewellery towards the end of the show. Now, I'm going to give to you, I'm so sorry. Now, we're going to give to you something that goes really well with the kit, actually, really well. Oh, I do love, oh, is this natural turquoise? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, look at these. Was turquoise the number 5 in the JM Awards, was it? Oh. I love this. Have you seen this strand? It's just the epitome of summer jewellery, isn't it? Have a look at this. I think it just says summer jewellery. Look at that strand. And I love, is it white opal or white coral? That's not agate, is it really? Oh, I love that. Oh, it's so summery. That's not all you're getting. You've got your cabochon. You've got waxed cord in green. and wax cord in white. I love this bundle. I love it. It's summery, isn't it? It's so pretty. Oh, I really like it. I tell you, it's white. It is white agate, you know, and that turquoise is genuine, natural turquoise. We don't have, is this the only strand we've got in stock of turquoise at the moment? I love this. Kim's trying to check, but she's just said, oh, she's got a mind blank and forgotten how to check. You get 10 metres in the wax cord. They're both 1 mil thickness. You've got that wonderful cabochon. You've got to have this. I think it's just simply breathtaking. Really enjoying this combination. And I'm thinking, again, flip-flops, sandy shores, tropical waters. I'm describing a dream rather than a holiday I've ever had, by the way. Cocktails. Oh, adult holidays, that's the thing of the past now for you, Hannah, like it is for me. Oh, just dreamy of that. Like a lovely beach resort. That's what these are definitely reminding me of. Of course, turquoise is a birth gemstone. It's the birth gemstone of December. RZG C14. So complimentary is what it's called. 20 metres of wax cord in total. Oh, and don't forget that cab. That cabochon's big as well. Loads of you there. Let me see. I do love a cabochon. Did you see the Wall of Fame entry with the soutache, the cabochon? Oh, fabulous, wasn't it? Absolutely fabulous. Oh, is this the same cabochon that was used in the turtle's body? You know the turtle's body?
It's a bit bigger, this one.
Let me see. No, I think it's the same. Let's have a look. It's the same one. Look. It's turtle's body cabochon. And there's a soutache, this is a teardrop. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's not soutache, it's macrame. Mark's macrame. It's fab, isn't he? Isn't that fab? It is similar. That one's teardrop, this one's oval. Same. Oh, there's Hannah's as well. So you could do something like Hannah did with the cabochon. With monofilament, and then on the end, Linda's wonderful, I love Linda. Linda's wonderful soutache. Linda's on tomorrow morning. Who's presenting? Is it Vicky Corr? Lucy and Linda. Oh, I love it when it's Lucy and Linda. They're hilarious. I love it when it's Vicky and Linda too. You got Vicky up next. She's gorgeous, and she's coming up for you next. Lucy and Linda are double trouble together, aren't they, with that little black dress show? So if you want to create something fantastic, then get yourself on the phone lines. If you want to get a great deal, don't forget turquoise is normally quite. Do you remember when we did the deal on turquoise? It was like 4 strands for £80, really, and at that time it was the best price we could possibly give you. And it sold out within seconds, didn't it? It's very highly regarded as turquoise, well, and rightly so, it's beautiful. I'm going to give to you. No, Kim. You wouldn't even buy the turquoise for that though, would you? How much is the turquoise on it? £10 for the whole bundle. That's crazy. That's brilliant. Brilliant price tag. Oh my gosh. We've seen turquoise for like 24 pounds, not quid, is about the price tag, isn't it, for turquoise? And actually, fine, I'll pay it because it's a genuine gemstone. Oh my gosh. And ours is all lab tested. A lot of turquoise doesn't actually end up being turquoise, you know. A lot of people sell it and it's not even turquoise. There are so many of you taking advantage of your 1 P&P today. Thank you so much for your company. It's amazing to have you all on board. Barb, Jean, Sadia, Pat, Kathleen, Elizabeth, M in Warwickshire, lots of brand new jewellery makers, Anne-Marie, lots of anonymous jewellery makers, Vanda in Gloucestershire, Tracy, you're there as well, Susan, you're there, 2 Traces actually, Mandy, Sarah, 2 Emmas as well, right next to each other, one from Nottinghamshire, one from Norfolk. Hudson, you're back for more, taking advantage of that 1 P&P. Just £10. This is incredible, incredible value. You've got the cabochon, you've got the genuine turquoise, you've got that white agate. This is just perfect summer for me. Perfect. RZG C14. Of course, we all know that you crafters work well ahead of schedule. Most of you have finished your spring fair pieces, I'm being told today, because spring fairs start in February, which means you've probably completed all of your Easter pieces and you're in fact thinking of summer right now. Let's give to you another double trouble deal. I love this. This is my favourite crazy lace agate ever. Now the deal you're about to get is incredible, and I've got to let you know. I'm just going to pop Turtley over here. I've got to let you know that you have to have this strand. It is simply brilliant because you get the most glorious colours. Now for me, I looked at this and this looks like, particularly this one here, a piece of Aboriginal art. And I've said this about agate before. If you go and do a web search on Aboriginal art, pick the images, don't you think this looks like it? Don't you think that's absolutely striking? And then look at the next one, like a pressed pansy. You know, get those really dark, dark purple pansies and with the yellow. I think that reminds me of that. And then you've got all these wonderful greys and beautiful sort of toffee colours in there. Oh, I love them. And what about the shape? See how different everyone is? Do you see that wonderful thick edging? So if you're really good at soutache, you could do that. Now look at this one. You've got more of a gentle feel to these actually, haven't you? Look, there's a face. Can you see that face? Do you see that face? Mouth, nose, eye. It's a baby. Oh my gosh, there's a baby face. Oh, and Claire says in the top one's got an adult face. Oh my gosh. Opposite is the, oh my gosh. How weird is that? That does look like a baby's face. Do you think that, Hannah? Can you see it?
I can't see where you're looking, actually.
Right, here, hang on. Here, I've got my finger on the baby's chin. There's the baby's mouth. There's the baby's eye.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
I
How
love
weird.
gemstones. I love it. I love it. See what you can see in yours. I'm a funny one, aren't I? Can you see what I see? Don't make me sing. These look yummy together. You've got some of the most beautiful, beautiful colours. I love these. And it's the depth of them as well, don't forget, because that is important to you if you're using other mediums. You're getting 2 strands. I just think because everyone's... Now listen, we could sit and look for faces in our jet. That one looks like a shark. Look. There's a shark's mouth and its little tiny eye. Look, that's a shark, look. Sharky. Da-da. Da, 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 da. See what I mean? Every gemstone, this is why I love this strand. You could sit, now this is billowing clouds to me, and there's the horizon. You know, every single strand. Every single, look at the, see the orange on that one? I think this is striking, and I've actually got that, I've got one that really boasts those orange colours. Oh, I love these. The deal you're going to get is insane, by the way. Look at these. See, I've got a very orange one there as well. Sorry. Look at this. You know that funny 3 sign with the dots? It's like a, it's not a funny sign, it's like a 3 with a dot, but a backwards 3. It means something. My friend had it tattooed on her arm. I don't know what it means. My friend, look, there it is. I don't know what that means. Can you see it? See, I could stare at these for days. You know, I just think it's wonderful. Let us know what you find in your strand. We want to see if you see sharks or babies' faces or anything like that. Now, there are literally reams of you on the phone lines, and I know why, because you're seeing the price tag on the website and you're loving these gemstones for all of their many hidden faces. If you do like I do, have you ever done parchment paper with a calligraphy pen, done your signature and folded it over and it's supposed to look like your ghost? Yes. That's really creepy, isn't it? And I know we're having a bit of fun and things like that, and myths and legends and all of that lot. So, you know, get yourself on the phone lines for this one. So many of you are buying this on the web already. Now we are going to give you an excellent deal for the 2 strands, and if it's something you've never used before, let me urge you to use them, because you will be so interested by them and therefore so inspired. They could be feminine, they could be masculine. It's up to you where you take your designs. Are you ready? TDG C61. All of these are for just £8.95. There are stacks of you. It's great to have you on board today. Thank you so much for coming through and shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker. Just £8.95. You've got yourself 2 very mesmerising strands. Where's my little Sharky gone? Where's Sharky? He's there, I think. I think he was your favourite, was he, Claire, the shark? I don't know where he's gone. We will read out your text messages momentarily. £8.95. Reams of you. Absolutely stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. Now I'm going to give you another bun. I love these. Look at that one. Now, let's go for... Oh my gosh, look at this colour. Oh, it's making me want to eat blackberry Kool-Aid. Have a look. Have a look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? Now, these deep purple blackberry, they are like black currants, aren't they? They're just heavenly. I haven't, see, here's another colour I've not seen. Look at this, look at this. Oh, I really like these. It's like a bowl of blackberries and raspberries. Oh, I love them. When you put them next to the pinks, you can really see how they complement each other, can't you?
Yeah, they look lovely actually. It does look like a bowl of fruit. It really does.
It's making me think of those berry, you know, real nice berries when you're trying to be healthy, which I might have to be when I get home. You make a berry smoothie. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and make myself a mixed berry smoothie. That's what this, maybe that'll make me better. Now, I do love all the texture that you're getting from these. I do love all the colours that you're getting for these. The sparkles are amazing. Hang on a minute, because don't you think these would go really well with our early bird? Yeah, they do. Look at that for a colour combination. That's a gorgeous combination. See again, see how different each one is. It's making me want to go and eat some blackberries and black currants and red currants, and that's what it looks like, doesn't it? You're so yummy looking. What if you were to add a splash of the sun? Oh, I love that too. I'm really into these, making me feel better. I can't guarantee gemstone's going to make you feel better, of course. Making me feel better though. She says coughing. SFG C87 is your item code. You're on the phone lines for this. Quite a lot of you on the phone lines for this already. Berrylicious pink twist agate. Berrylicious, yeah, see, should have called it that, Kim. Or very nice. We're going to give you a fantastic price tag of just... So you're getting 2 strands and you're paying... That's good. That's very... I'm buying 2. I'm buying 2 because you're going to love these. And do you know what? Do you know, I'm going to buy lots of these because the more I see them, the more they're making me want to eat fruit, which is brilliant because normally I want to eat chocolate. So if you can... This is like self-hypnotherapy maybe, I don't know. $7.95, a great opportunity. SFG C86. Jackie, you're there. Sean, you're there. Debbie, Gillian, Julie, Lorna, Hudson, you're back, taking a bunch of the 1P&P. Claire and Janice and Dawn and Betty and Joan and Christine and Carolyn and Catherine and Susan and Gillian and Tracy. Oh gosh, there are so many of you there. Lillian and Amanda and Emma and Suzanne. Suzanne's bought 2 of these. Patricia, you're there as well. I'm looking up. I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking up so I can read your names out. SFG. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Carol, you bought 2, says Valerie. Sorry, coughing fit silence there again. 0800 644 675 is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. Now I'm going to give you a recap on the sapphire. Sapphire, to say it a bit Australian. Have a look. Have a look at these. $20 carats of pink sapphire. Mirror graduated. Over half of the stock has already gone. And a lot of you have bought 2. Gopar has bought 2. Marilyn has bought 2. Trude has bought 2. Carol's bought 2. Janet's bought 2. A lot of you multi-buying on this one. A precious strand of beautiful sapphire in that fabulous feminine pink. You have got such amazing clarity. And they're not oversized. They're a nice size to create delicate jewellery. You could make your daughter something really delicate out of these, your granddaughter something really delicate out of these. If you are looking to get any of your jewellery that you make up valued, I'd say use a strand of precious gemstones. I think it's worthwhile. WZJN08 is your item code. And we gave you an amazing price tag of just £19.95, under £20 for genuine sapphire. Don't forget, we are talking about a genuine precious gemstone strand at £19.95. You have all got great value. Well done to Linda, well done to Kathleen, well done to Sylvia and Julia. Loads of you there, lots multi-buying, like I said, at £19.95. What a deal, what an incredible, incredible deal. So pretty, isn't it? Now, I've got for you a recap on the, I really love that sapphire, the pink quartz. Oh, it's a bit slippery, stay there, good girl. Now, it is a girl, isn't it? Mirror graduated pink quartz with the silver spaces in a marquise. I just think Bollywood style earrings with a lot of gold is what I'm feeling with these. I think they're so striking. I am wondering, and this is an experiment, so bear with. Yeah, do you like that? Oh, I love those together. Definitely with the rich, striking shades. Now, if I had any blue, which I don't think I have, because they're such a wonderful, when you put 2 really striking gemstones next to each other. Do you remember the double trouble deal we did on the black agate as well? Because those look amazing. Look how sexy is that? The black and pink together, gorgeous, really pretty. I'm just thinking about your early bird as well. Oh yeah, because that really brings out the purples in it, doesn't it? I like that a lot. What about the quartz strand we gave you earlier if you want to make something really colourful? It's reminding me of summer again. I love the summer, it's coming, it is. Look, next to the purple hexagons you've got there as well. We're going to give you another wonderful price tag. You do get those little spacer beads in between. I don't know if they're sterling silver or not. I'm guessing they're probably not. Well, doesn't say. So I'm going to say they're not, and then if they are, it's a great surprise. I wouldn't outrule it. They were supposed to be £11.95 today, but we honoured the lowest ever price, not honoured the lowest ever price. £8.90, that's what I was going to say. £8.95 is your price tag. Use your debit cards or your credit cards, and just think about the drop here. I do think loads and loads and loads and loads of chain, lots of gold, lots of texture, and because they've got those wonderful sparkles, let them move. You can, oh, of course you can make flowers out of these. It just came to me, of course you can. And the clarity is great too, isn't it? And do you remember those? Oh, I wonder if the icy clear quartz will look good. Yes, these are ace. Now we've got Debbie Bolford coming up for you next. Are you doing polymer clay today or chainy maily? Oh, I'm going home to record that. Swelligant and resin. This lady is of so many talents, I cannot tell you. I'll stop icing Debbie up today. I've been icing you up all day and I didn't realise it was you, and I went, there she is. Oh, I'm so glad to see Debbie, a lady who not only inspires us majorly with polymer clay, but also with Swelligant and chainmail. Claire's had a chainmail piece. Somebody came up to her in a jeweller's, and one of her friends, and said, excuse me, can you tell me what brand that is? Really? She said, oh, it's not. My friend made it. And it was Claire who learnt from you. Yeah, I know. She's all proud of herself. Now, and she's saying, thanks, Debbie. Now, the clear quartz, these, I'll tell you what we noticed about these clear quartz, how they sat really nicely. Now, the rough nuggets normally are more protruding. I like that word, protruding. More protruding, like my big bottom, than this. Sorry, I've said bottom twice today, haven't I? So these do sit nicely and more uniform. They've got that glow about them. They remind me of Superman when he goes where he comes from. What's it called? Krypton. VPRU91 is your item code. Now these range from 13 to 17 mil. They're very different to anything we've seen here. They've got wonderful clarity. nearly held that one out. Wonderful clarity, and of course they've got the extended money back guarantee. 806 444 655 is the number to be calling if you want these. Your recap, by the way, these are very popular. I'm just recapping them, so I can't guarantee that we're going to have loads of these. I'm just thinking, if you've got some faceted strands of the quartz, you could put these in between. You could put a different colour in between, couldn't you? And because they're big and they're clear, actually they're not going to offend. That's what I like about them. They're sizable, yes, but they're not offensive ever because they're clear. You've got clarity. 270 carats of clarity, all yours for just £8.45, which I think is a great price. Like, let me count them for you. There is a graduation to these, but it isn't majorly obvious until you put them on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. You're right, Claire. Claire went, I think it was 12 before. She's got a memory and a half, that one. £8.45. One of our biggest selling strands of the day. And they have got a nice, thick edge. A lot of you are asking about that multicoloured strand because I've grabbed it a couple of times, so we're going to give you a recap on that. Have a little looky-wooky. We've got a naughty price tag for you coming up as well. Have a look at those sparks. Do you know what? I actually like that you row these up and they'll meet each other. But I mean, if you look at the colour groups, there is such subtlety, but when you put them together, it's almost like a wow factor, isn't it? 140 carats, 8 mil rounds, great for a beady bead, great for a necklace, great for a Shambhala style bracelet, great for whatever you're doing with a gorgeous round. One of the most versatile shapes there is. Your best friend is a jewellery maker, and when they're faceted, they just sparkle so much more. BMG P36, already loads of you grabbing these, and most of you multi-buying. Salita's bought 3 of these. Christine in Gloucestershire, hello. I'm seeing 2s, 3s and 4s on the multi-buying. There's 4 people from Gloucestershire that's bought this strand. We're very wise folk, us Gloucestershireans. Are you ready? You're getting this for the very low price tag of just £5.95, which is ace, isn't it? Now we're calling this yellow quartz. I think I couldn't get hold of Hannah Oxbury to see why we weren't calling it Citrine. I love this. Look at the facets, they're just gorgeous. I'm being inspired to make sort of hot air balloon pieces now, and actually these would be good. I mean, Alison has inspired us all to do anything in a hot, just to make a little basket. So cute. With hot air balloon earrings, that would be so cute. We'd ask Alison how you'd do a small basket. Or you'd make one out of polymer clay, of course. Sillies. We'd ask Debbie Bolford. QMG P71, 18 by 12 millimeters. Gorgeous colour. Wonderful gemstones. I love the way the colours bleed into each other as well, from really light to really dark. And the clarity is absolutely spectacular. Now let's give you your rewind price tag. I think you'll be surprised at just $17.95. Can I count these? Because they are individual pendants, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 is what are 23 pendants for $17.95. I mean, it's amazing. If you sold them for just £2 a pendant with a bit of wire in there, you'd have a great profit margin, wouldn't you? Fantastic. Now I'm going to give to you your Tiger's Eye recap, because we are really low on those now, really low in stock on those. Don't like that noise, Kim? Sorry. I love that noise. Oh, she does like that noise. Oh, she doesn't like the noise her computer's making. And so I'm going to give to you the calla lily beads, this time in Tiger's Eye. Now, they do look like a caramel pudding, and it is making me want to eat caramel puddings. I love those, the ones you turn upside down, pull off the silver tab. My son's obsessed. Oh, I love them. And so that sort of helps us with our design a little bit, doesn't it? Keep down those, keep those nice caramel tones, or maybe mix it with the orangey tones. It's just got that warmth to it. Now, the calla lily bead is a different shape as well, and I think we all like to work with as many different shapes as we can. If you want to keep it summery, absolutely put it with that glorious citrine. Stunning. We gave you the lowest ever price tag with these. They're supposed to be, was it £8.45 they're supposed to be? £8.95 they're supposed to be. But we're giving them to you for the lowest ever price tag of just £6.45. EGGP84 is your item code. Now, these on the uniform are 27 by 14 millimeters. Use your debit card or your credit card to come and grab these. Now, another recap on, I love this early bird today. I absolutely adore it. I'm sure Linda will be going bananas for these. Look at the sparkle that you're getting from this Druzy. The way it catches the light and just goes bling. Look at that. Oh, I love these. They're so different to anything that we've seen here before. Hannah has used hers. Actually, Hannah, can I just have that necklace that you've created? It's so stunning. Because before it was just a pendant, and now you've embellished it even more. It's beautiful. Well done. Oh, I love that. Isn't it? You'd see this in a boutique. Beautiful. Oh, I love that. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. Look at the sparkle that you're getting. I think you can't help but create sophisticated pieces, can you? I'm going to give you that back because I'm coming over to you in just a sec. Thank you, darling. I don't think you can help but create something that's very sort of party wear, very ball gown, very much, you know, top event. When you're going somewhere where you are spending money on expensive outfits, I think this is the strand you want to. And look at the golds, look at the purples, look at the blues and the pinks. There's every colour reflecting off this. And I actually even like the flip side of these. So many of you have already got them. We're going to get, do you remember the days where 4 pieces of Druzy were £24.95? Well, I'm giving you, sorry, the opportunity to get 5 of these for just £12.95. on a huge diameter. Lots and lots and lots of you I can see on my screens again. It is absolutely awesome to have your company here at Jewellery Maker. We love each and every one of you, and thank you so much for coming through to us today. Now, I'm going to give you a recap on the challenge, and then we're going to go over to the luscious Hannah and have a look at the jewellery that she's created today. We've already been inspired majorly. Now, speaking to you about the star strands, we don't have many strands with stars, and actually we were talking about the hematite stars a couple of days ago. I think it was with you, Debbie, actually. Somebody asked when are we going to get the, it was with Debbie, in a Wall of Fame, when are we going to get the hematite stars back in? We just don't know. We haven't been able to get them in, but they were wonderful, weren't they? And so many of you ask, once you've used stars, can we have more? And then they've gone. And we've already seen an amazing weave bracelet from Hannah. I've got to say, Hannah has made stacks of jewellery here. Absolutely loads. You've got your green and your white suedette cord. Let me just move my cup out of the way for you. You've got your 0.25 wire as well. You've got 100 meters off that. You've got your beading materials. You've got your monofilament. You've got your beading thread, and you've got your elastic in there too. And you're also getting sterling silver with 9-carat gold over the top, which is normally, I was going to say Normantarily, and I realised that wasn't an actual word. That's Normantarily $14.95 on its own. So you are going to get such an awesome deal. Now, normally you'd be paying over £52. I said over £50 earlier. It's over £52, in fact, for all of these items together if you were checking out baskets online. But today I'm going to give it to you for under 30. So making a £20 saving. Well, better than a £20 saving, almost £25 saving. At just £27.95. Brilliant price tag, isn't it? A really great price tag. Let's go on over and see, and see the wonderful Hannah and check out her gorgeous designs. Now, very shortly, I'm going to hand you over to the wonderful Vicky Carr and the fabulous Deborah Bolford, who inspires us all massively. So do stay tuned for that show at 1 o'clock. Now, oh, you've plaited it. I love that. And it's the first time you've ever used.
First time I've used the suedette cord, yeah, and actually I really like it. You know, it as I said earlier, it does what you want it to do rather than what it wants to do, which makes a nice change.
Yeah, it just behaves. It's easier to work with than the actual suede cord, actually, and that's where I would go if I've never used suede cord. It's always nice to have suede, but actually this is easier.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
And you can sew into it easier as well. It takes a needle and thread very easily.
Oh, good, okay. I'll have to give it a go.
I love the stars.
So yeah, I mean, I was just kind of overwhelmed almost with the amount of stuff that I got, and it was very difficult not to just sort of make all kinds of random things. And I've kind of gone for different looks. I've got one that's more sort of earthy with the plait, and then one that's a bit more delicate, more ladylike, which is like with the chain, and then the all-out glam with the sort of the peacock look.
Oh, well, you've really... And I've got to say, my favourite piece of jewellery out of all of these that you've created with the kit has got to be the weave, because I've never seen anything like it. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. Easy to do as well, I bet.
It is. I think I'm catching your throat.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
So it's a lot easier than using the wire, obviously. Yeah. But because it sits flat, it just makes the pattern look really nice as well.
It does, and I love the way you're up with the white, down with the green, up with the white, down with the green.
I mean, you could have done it the other way around as well and have the rectangle sort of long ways and perhaps just have 3 weaves in between, but yeah, I thought I'd just put them up sideways.
No, I like exactly how you've done it. I like exactly how you've done that.
Chunky look.
It's not unlike the way you've done it with the wire on the other one, is it? Oh no, it is, because you've
kind
spread out with it.
Yeah, there's 6 wires through the torque bracelet. So
yes, of course, yeah. Very, very. Oh, I've got to do a quick recap on the ones that I could see the babies' faces in. Let's have a look. Where is baby's face? Did you not see this? Kirsty's just said pardon. I saw a shark. I saw a baby's face.
The shark was the most obvious one, I think.
It was like reading tea leaves. Where's Sharky? That's not him.
That's not him.
There he is.
Is it? There he is.
Look, it looks like a shark, doesn't it? I can't find Baby's face. I don't know where that was. That's going to be a hard one to find. You get 2 strands for one price tag of just £8.95. Oh goodness me. Now remember to check out baskets if you are shopping with us online today, and if you are shopping with us on the phone lines, there's a free phone number. Please don't forget that the uber talented Debbie Bolford is coming up for you today. It's all about swelligant and resin. Looking at Debbie and resin. Thank you so much. When are you back on Sunday?
I can't remember anymore.
She can't remember anything. All she can think of is ringing that nursery.
Yeah, fairly
seeing
soon.
if that boy's okay. Thank you so much for your interaction. We wish you a very happy weekend. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. Don't go anywhere because Debbie and Vicky are up after this. See you later.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further.